My beautiful people, Donald Trump agrees to cease fire with Iran, and I just have some things to say about it. I think that there's a lot that's going on. Now, you're going to hear some commentators say that the United States have lost the war. The United States has not lost the war. This is a temporary ceasefire to give Iran and the United States a chance to negotiate. And let me watch this with you. What's good, Chakra King Black? How are you? Are you watching what's going on? Do you watch? Are you watching what's going on in Iran? I'm gonna share a clip. Everything I share is for educational and for use purposes. I am so disappointed by some of the things that people have been saying about the United States. This is not a loss for the United States. This is a win. It's still in negotiations. Still negotiations. Donald Trump threatened to take out Iran if they did not agree to certain things. Donald Trump is giving them more time, and he really would like this to end peacefully. All right, so this is just going to give them time to negotiate. All right, let me share a clip with you. And hang on for a second. Here we go. Politics. I'm trying to get there. Here we go.
Issued a truth social from the White House saying this: based on conversations with Prime Minister Sharif and Field Marshal Munir of Pakistan, and wherein they requested that I hold off the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran and subject to the Islamic Republic of Iran, agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz, I agree to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. The reason for doing so is that we have already met and exceeded all military objectives and are very far along with a definitive agreement concerning long-term peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. We received a 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it is a workable basis on which to negotiate. Almost all of the various points of past contention have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, but a 2-week period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated. On behalf of the United States of America as president and also representing the countries of the Middle East, it is an honor to have this long-term problem close to resolution. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Again, just seconds ago, before the deadline for...
So can y'all hear me okay? I'm not sure how people are calling this a loss for the United States. I don't understand.
Attacks on Iran tonight, and it seems like a deal is in the making. There had been talk, Mark, all day long about maybe this was happening. How do you see this, and how does it play politically here at home?
Well, I think the president had to do it if he could get terms that include an unconditional opening of the strait, which
because
it sounds
the markets
like he's gotten.
Had to look at that and say
he has to do it because, look, people are, in my latest poll, 51% support the war, 54% said it was justified, but 57% said if he could get a good deal, he should take it. So I think it's a risky 2-week period because it enables them to regroup. But on the other hand, the president, if he thinks he has a real opportunity to come out with a negotiated victory, then I think he had to do it.
A lot of people got, really energized about some of the things he posted about, annihilation, civilization. But now he's coming with this deal, Kellyanne. How do you see this big picture?
It's the 11th straight year of them in high dudgeon about everything he writes and says. He said he doesn't care about his critics, but he does care about getting peace and a just cause here. He does care about oil flowing again. If he gets a deal, the ultimate deal maker, part of how he wins these elections, Brett, then that will matter to people. There's one group that he's not mentioning at all. They're called Europe and NATO. It's really fascinating what's happened there in a short amount of time. You even have Vladimir Zelensky running around in these Gulf state countries saying, I'm not getting weapons, I'm giving them to you and giving you our intelligence for the last couple of years in this war with Russia. It's really fascinating what's happened there in short order. NATO's coming to the White House tomorrow. I think Mark Rutte, the Secretary General himself, has forged a good relationship with Trump, but the NATO countries have not. And he's not even mentioning them as part of this deal. This is all about the countries around Iran. Look, this is what we expect from presidents. You're not going to get a good deal unless you pressure and they think that you're serious. And the same country that sent 155 aircraft in to rescue one of our airmen, if not two, just this past weekend, is a country that is going to do what it takes to keep everyone safe and to push back on the largest state sponsor of terror, but also to tell the people who are relying on the Strait of Hormuz, like Europe, for its energy. We need you to help as well.
We just did this breakdown of how much flows through that strait. It's remarkable. Our oil does not as much, but fertilizer does. It's a big part of the world economy.
Well, it's a big part of the world economy, but the U.S. could sustain a 60 or 90-day war because there's about 20 million barrels a day that we consume. $50 extra, it's about $1 billion a day, a small amount relative in a $30 trillion economy. So we could have withstood it, but on the other hand, I think the markets are going to react very well. And I think remember that scene from Patton, where Patton goes crazy, and his aide says, the men don't know when you're kidding or when you're not. And Patton says, it's not important for them to know, it's important for me to know.
Yeah.
So I think we see that today, that the president was tough. He put pressure on Iran, and it looks like they're caving.
So just to reiterate, for viewers who may just be tuning in, the president has just put out a Truth Social saying that there is a deal in the works with Iran.
Now, this is what I see. So that other mess I heard over on Sino's chat just a little while ago, listen, the United States is in negotiations with Iran. I think this can go either way. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, but this is definitely a temporary ceasefire.
10-point plan, negotiating a settlement that includes the immediate opening of the Strait of Hormuz. We don't know what the other 10 points include, but if it matches previous negotiations, that includes nuclear material. It includes a missile program that would not continue. And we don't know what it means for the neighbors, but this has to be a real breath of sigh of relief for Gulf Arab allies, especially.
That's right. And the president said this will be a 4 to 6 week war. We're still within that zone. He also last week reminded us all, Brett, Vietnam, 19 years, Iraq War, 7 or 8, World War II and Korea, 3 years apiece. 4 to 6 weeks. I know we're an impatient country with pace of change and pace of conclusion these days, but he can claim victory. And I think the negotiated 10-point settlement, whatever it ends up looking like, this is news, as you say, starting with the Strait of Hormuz just shows everybody is serious here. And I think that this will be part of his security and affordability agenda in ways that are very important.
Jeez, I would love, okay, I can't play this one right now because I'm going to talk to you guys. I would love to watch this video that's coming up, but I'm not about to watch a 30-minute video with you guys. So again, hang on, let me get rid of this. We see what's happening over there. I listen to a lot of nonsense right now, and I just got off of over with Casino. I was listening. If you guys don't know who he is, I can I'll tell you. But nevertheless, Doc, Melissa, sure. I felt I'm so disappointed listening to people lie to you and tell you that the United States is not winning this war. At this point, it's not even about that. It's about doing what's best for the United States. We entered this war. Israel is our ally. Israel is important to the United States, but I'm not here to try to persuade you what to think or anything like that. But I am here to tell you the truth, which is why I show you both sides. And there's two sides of the story. If you ask the people in Iran, they're going to say, we won. But if you ask people that support the United States, in the United States, or Donald Trump, who's winning, he's going to say, we won. So who do you believe? Who do you believe? You listen for yourself. You listen for yourself. It's in our best interest if the Strait of Hormuz opens and allow the ships to get through safely. We don't need to have the ships bombed for trying to get oil or other resources through the Strait of Hormuz. And we definitely don't need Iran with nuclear weapons. I've said that from day one, and I'm going to say it now. I cannot believe how many people on board. I feel that some people are only saying that they want Iran to win because they don't like people that support Donald Trump. And I find that very problematic when they live in the United States. And I'm not saying I agree with everything that happens in the United States, but I live here. Okay, I do believe in a strong economy and a strong national border And whatever that takes is what we have to do. Doc, Doc, were you over there? Oh my goodness, Doc. I didn't mean to leave you, but I was getting so mad and I wasn't home, and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna have to bow out, so I'll be invited back. So Pakistan has invited let me drop a link in case any of you want to chat with me. So I can't even be with you guys long tonight because I feel so much right now. And if you support Donald Trump, you're being canceled. I see these celebrities getting canceled because they happen to have voted right in the past. When I say right, I mean the political right. And now they're being blasted on social media, over on Instagram, over on TikTok. I'm like, you guys need to stop. You're making the Democrats out to be this cult. Who wants to belong in a cult? Okay, so I felt disappointed on that panel that I was just on because I was called a Melissa Trump supporter. I was called. It didn't matter what I was saying because all people could say is, "Oh, you voted for Donald Trump," and I'm gonna say this: Iran has attacked the United States through proxy. Y'all know Houthis. We know that they do not like the United States. Okay, they don't feel that we're moral, whatever, and they don't have to like the United States. But to say that we haven't been attacked by them, we no, they want long-range missiles. That goes against our national defense. So Donald Trump and the United States have been asking for, and not just the United States, okay, have been asking for them to discontinue their nuclear program. And here we are. Here we are today. I do not like what people are saying about the United States. And that's what I'm going to say. I will continue to cover this war, and I would do it in an unbiased manner. Like I said over there on the panel I was just on, if Donald Trump did something wrong, I would be the first to report on it because I don't like anyone doing something wrong and getting away with it. People are saying that he's committed war crimes. What war crimes did he commit? He didn't commit any war crimes. Not one. And Donald Trump is not the only president to go to war without Congress. He's not. I know it sucks sometimes, like, oh, Doc, did I miss something that you guys said? Oh, hi, Jose. I'm sorry. So, is that Doc? That's back there. Wait a minute, that don't look like the glasses. I can't tell. Hang on, let me use my banner until I hear his voice. I feel so heavy right now, you guys. I just do. Is that with you the glasses on?
Yes.
Why are you wearing glasses? Wait, let me put you on the side. You look good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
How's
man.
it going?
I went there. Huh?
How's it going?
And it's going. I went to Casinos and I saw that you were up there and I saw that
Did you
you
see
were
me
getting
get beat up
blasted
over
by
there? I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
I went in there swinging, man.
Thank you.
I was
Thank
like,
you.
oh, hell no, bro. Let me put these people on blast.
I appreciate you, but it's hard sometimes where, number one, I'm a shy girl anyway. I'm shy.
You shy? No, come on.
I am, but I was angry, so I'm in the chat and I'm typing and I'm like, how? Number one, I had a problem with this title saying Iran won with an exclamation mark. I had a problem with that because I feel that you live in the United States, and to be excited that another country, which Iran did not beat the United States, but to be excited at the thought of it, I just think that people are so twisted in their hate for Donald Trump that they would want the United States to lose just simply to say, wow, look at this is who you voted for. And that's just sad. It's in the United States' best interest to win this war, this battle, and to move on, especially we have a lot of other things that we need to be worried about. As far, do I like the fact that we're in war with Iran? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, but I
But
mean,
we did what we
the
had
cheer
to
on the
do.
opposition is like, man,
But
like
what?
what country were y'all born in to cheer on the opposition?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. Did you hear that mess? And did you see the chat beating me up over seals? All of a sudden, I was
I caught the last few
hard.
minutes of it. I was like, people in there calling you unintelligent and shit. I'm like, you guys are freaking morons. Come on, man.
Which I don't even
Like,
understand. I'm college educated. I went to the military. I've owned more than one business, so I don't really understand where
oh yeah, I'm
all
not
that
down that for a
comes from.
second. I can see your
So,
intelligence. You're good.
and I feel that a lot of listen. This is not a, and this is what I told Christina. This is not a right versus left thing. This is not a Republican against a Democrat thing. This is what's happening in the United States to all parties. But the left is telling you that we're losing. Donald Trump caved in, and that's not true. No credible news source is saying that. Even if you look up if you look at even left leaning media, is saying neither side is winning. They're both ceasing fire to negotiate. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's like nobody's winning the war. Like, but like
Nobody's
if you
winning.
win, but if you win, like I watched like the missile strikes from both sides, and I got like a live tracker that takes note of all this stuff. We're whipping their ass. We're absolutely whipping their ass. Their navy is all but depleted.
I agree, and I
Like,
almost did a vertical just so I could show my clips.
but
Not
nobody's winning the war because we're both agreeing to a ceasefire.
we both
So
agree.
yeah, we're both agreeing to a ceasefire for next 2 weeks. So nobody's winning the war. It's between the Iran's 10-point proposition and Trump's 15-point proposition. It's to see if they can meet somewhere in the middle. So
So funny
that's what.
because I peeked my head in the other chat, and he has your comment highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were swinging. I appreciate that, but I wouldn't if I did not. Oops. Sorry. Let me turn that down.
I'm
If I
teaming
didn't
you at the end of the day, man. I'm going there. I see people blasting. Yeah, I'm going to fight.
I
Okay.
appreciate you. I'm feeling
Yeah.
a certain kind of way. I feel like, I mean, I just don't see how you can live here and root for another
Mhm.
country. This is the craziest country. Then they want to call Donald Trump a king and a dictator. No king or dictator would
We
allow
wouldn't be
you.
able to say shit.
Thank you.
We would
Thank
not be able to say shit. And I told Cena, what if the roles were reversed and Iran had our military might and nuclear power and the money backing them? What would happen to us? And
Exactly. I agree.
he came out. He kind of like danced around it, and he was just like, "Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean, like with our nuclear power?" I'm like, no, yeah, like just like everything that we got right now. And he said Iran would have no reason to bomb us. I'm like, what?
What is he talking about? See, that's the kind of biased stuff
I'm
that I'm
like,
talking
what?
about when it
Iran would
comes.
have no reason to bomb us. They've been chanting death to America since 1979.
Yes, they have.
And I heard them say, well, that's because we forced a regime change in 1952. No, what was going on in 1952 is Russia was if we didn't force a regime change, Russia was going to win that whole fucking Cold War shit if we didn't force that regime change because Iran was giving them freaking sweet deals on oil back then. We would have been ran out the freaking park by Russia in the Cold War. So like I don't get people's stances on this shit. We would have been ran out the freaking if we didn't force a regime change in Iran in 1952. We would have been ran out.
I agree. I agree.
So
What
then in
a strong
1979,
word.
we've been getting death threats from Iran ever since.
I think
Hey,
that people
Claude.
are willfully.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. Oh man, this has been a rough. Today was a rough day.
Tell me
How
about
are you feeling?
my rough day is probably gonna be today. I was looking
Sorry.
forward to it.
I'm sorry, you guys. And then I don't have a cheerful stream. I need to do a cheerful stream for you guys. What would you guys like me to do? How can I change it?
More Trump.
God no.
Oh yeah, that I know how to cheer you guys up. Y'all wanna look at I know how to cheer you guys up.
Claude's gonna have my head on a silver platter for
Nah.
saying go for more
Nah,
Trump.
never that.
I just do that to spite Claude sometimes, even though I like Claude. Claude's a homie.
I'm just worn out.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's the reason why I got my glasses on. 'Cause I'm just,
I thought that was a cool look.
Today's been rough.
That was a cool look. Yeah, that's right.
We're burying our uncle Saturday, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I've got one, like my mother, all of my mother's siblings are gone now outside of my uncle Steve, and he's battling throat cancer. Isn't that terrific? So there you go.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm worn down. I'm worn.
No.
I hope that things get like better. I'm sorry. I hate to hear.
No, it's cool. I mean, that's unfortunately Uncle Burke was struggling for a long time. He's not suffering anymore. He was really suffering, and he was one of those guys. He was one of those life of the party type guys too. He was a wonderful uncle. He was very good.
Yeah, my condolences to you, bro.
But you know what? We all have to go through that.
Did you guys hear something?
Hmm?
Did you hear anything?
No.
Oh, good. Okay. You said no. I'm sorry, Claude. I
didn't hear it.
But I'm sorry that you're going through something, and your family, may they rest in peace. I never like bad stuff happening to people.
Appreciate that. Unfortunately, as we know, I've been through a hell of a lot worse. But it's all part of life, and we all have to deal with it.
You want to blackout feminist?
Melissa.
I got my anti-feminist shades on.
I like your shades. I got in my house.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be cranky for the next couple of days because I'm going on a strict diet. I'll be cranky, but I'll try not to take it out, you guys. But Claude, you have my deepest condolences.
I've been on a strict diet
Thank
for the last
you.
2 months.
I might need to do the same thing on a strict diet.
Yeah.
I feel my stomach like.
I just eat my whatever carbs I eat them early in the morning, and the rest of the day is like strictly proteins and vegetables.
I want to. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Okay.
I burn off my carbs in the morning.
I might have to cancel. I might have to reschedule my appointment.
Yeah.
Too much going on.
I'm making us back on track right
if
now.
If you would have ran a stream 24 hours ago, you actually would have caught me celebrating because I'm a brand new uncle.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was just because we've been dealing with some family turmoil here that we're trying to navigate here. I told you a little bit about it, Emu, but
yeah.
She's got a therapist meeting tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So, yeah, but there's more wrinkles to it that got real bad. But I was just feeling down and depressed about it because I don't like having this disconnection with my child because I'm trying my best to get through to her. But just when I was feeling down and depressed, my mom just called me out the blue. She's like, your brother just had a baby. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
they're off in Hawaii right now. And yeah, man, she had to have a C-section because my brother, he can't make nothing but big babies.
Oh, that is so sweet.
She was like, yeah. My mom was like, yeah, giant American baby in a tiny Japanese frame. I was like, Mom, okay, they make
Oh,
sumo
is his
wrestlers
wife
over there.
Japanese? His wife is
Yeah,
Japanese.
his wife's
Oh,
Thank
Japanese.
you. Thank you.
that's cute. They're
Thank you so
beautiful.
much. Doc. Thank you to everybody in the
I
chat.
saw
Thank
the
you.
baby. The baby's adorable. But yeah,
Oh.
condolences
That's
to you.
great.
Condolences to you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
A
Uncle
girl
Doc.
or a boy?
That helped cheer my whole night up last night because I was just feeling down.
Babies do help, no question.
But yeah, that was the reason why I'm wearing the shades right now because I've been kind of feeling down. I had to cry a few times because I don't like feeling this way with my daughter being a rebel, and I just want to be able to reach her, but she's going through a tough time.
Sorry.
So yeah, hopefully something good comes out of today. But I'm like I feel like it's going to be a long road, but
Well,
steps, baby steps.
well, just hope for the best. I mean, the fact that she's going to therapy is good.
Yeah, it's her and her mom. It's her and her mom. The mom she want because the main issues between them, and yeah, it's just they got stuff they got to iron out. So,
Oh,
but
sorry.
her mom's trying to work through it with her too. And so hopefully they get to a point where they start to patch things up.
I hope so.
Yeah. So they both went through tragedy back then. That tragedy kind of played the part of the divide now. So I'm trying to patch it back up between them.
I love it. Axe says, I can't lie, you guys are absolutely my favorite right winger stream. I fuck with you guys, my love. We appreciate you. Axe. You know, at the end of the day, and that was my favorite comment that was the best thing I have heard all day, besides Doc being a new uncle. I think
Wait. But besides Doc being what? Huh?
a new uncle. A new uncle.
Okay.
And you were swinging for me hard in the chat. I appreciate that.
Let's say in my good ear.
I think that so I've been over here, and these kind of streams are a lot harder for me because I have to actually talk to you guys. No offense, but I want you guys to know that I do care about you guys as people. I don't just see you as somebody that supports my stream. Thank you for supporting my streams, but I do like I want us all to win. I want us all to make it. I cannot hide as much as I tell you guys. I'm not a biased person, but it's kind of hard for me to. I think most people that listen to me, I don't know for sure, will probably think I'm right leaning, probably. So that's kind of hard for me to, it is what it is. But regardless of what side of the political fence you are on, I pray for your safety. I pray for your families. I pray for our country. That's not going to change. That's why we say, are we still friends? Because at the end of the day, I want us to still be friends. And the moment we're not, it's time for you to unsubscribe and move on. These are conversations for us. Now, I've learned a lot from. This is not a right
seasonal friends. Seasonal friends. If they're not your friends by the end of the stream, they weren't meant to be there.
This is my feisty friend.
They weren't meant. I'm kind of mad at this dog right now. I'm kind of mad at her. She chewed up my book. I had this book on mental toughness that I need, and she ate it. She ate it.
Okay. Hey, fiber. Fiber is always good for her.
Yeah, that is one way to get the fiber.
Let me use my banner.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I had hit your link because I seen a title said Trump agrees to a ceasefire. But how he gonna agree to a ceasefire when Iran ain't agreeing to shit?
Iran did agree to the ceasefire.
They agreed to the ceasefire.
They had put out a 10-point bulletin of what they would agree to, and they have been bombing shit since the
No, no,
ceasefire, since the supposedly
no, no, no,
No,
ceasefire.
no.
no, they
The
haven't bombed
ceasefire is
the
for 2 weeks, but Trump's got
No,
his
they have
15-point
already
plan.
bombed it. Are
No,
y'all keeping up with the
they,
news?
Yes, I'm keeping up. Oh, what is
They
your
have
name?
already bombed. They have already bombed Israel since the supposedly is ceasefire.
isn't
So they're
the
not a. They
ceasefire
haven't
between
agreed.
isn't the
The thing
ceasefire
is
between
that
us and them though?
Trump is telling us in the U.S. that they have come to an agreement, but Iran, if you look to Iran's media, they haven't agreed to nothing. They haven't agreed to a ceasefire. Their whole stance is that they didn't start this shit. So
Hang
if
on,
they
Toya. Hang on, Toya. Hang on. Don't call my channel a propaganda channel. No, when I'm in other people's spaces, I
no,
have to just.
I'm just
No,
asking.
not you, not you.
That wasn't for you.
Oh,
Um, don't call my channel propaganda. I don't like that, so don't do it. Go ahead. Go ahead,
but
Toya.
yeah, they didn't agree to a ceasefire. They didn't agree to it. Trump just came on his social media platform and said that. But Iran has been saying since Ramadan that they're not agreeing with anything with Trump because he's the devil.
But they did agree, and they're gonna
They
meet
didn't
in.
agree though. They didn't agree.
No, I just.
They just bombed Israel after the ceasefire.
What source are you getting that from?
Hold on, I can go
Come
back
on,
to
let
it.
me look
Yeah, I
something
need
up.
you to source up on that one.
Y'all can look
I'm
it
gonna look
up.
it up.
Look,
You
y'all
guys,
can
I
look
need
it
to
up.
put my. I'll be right back.
Y'all can look it up.
I don't need to. They didn't bomb
Y'all, you can't
ceasefire.
come up here and just
See,
say y'all can look it
They
up.
that's
You
the
didn't.
gotta
They
give a
thing
didn't
source.
bomb.
when people
They
come to
didn't.
y'all with factual. That's the thing with a lot of Trump supporters when they come
No, no, no,
to
no,
I'm
y'all
no.
far
with
from Trump.
No,
factual.
no, no, no,
You're
no,
not
no. We
familiar with
want
the
sources.
channel.
You can't do
When
that,
You
y'all
are
man.
get
so
factual
unfamiliar with the channel.
information,
It makes your head spin.
y'all don't really want to look
There's
to
no
the
No,
y'all.
you
resources.
Don't do
came
that.
up
You're
with
Y'all
not
this.
kind of
listening.
just
You
be
don't
like,
listen. Be
nah, I
quiet.
don't want to hear
You don't
that,
listen.
and
You don't listen.
y'all go with that point.
You're
Like
not.
I'm telling y'all the truth.
You're not here obviously because you don't know the difference.
No,
You're
I'm
just talking
saying
out of
like
your you know
there
what
was
now.
that Trump just said that there was a ceasefire. Iran never agreed to it.
But
They're
they did.
still bombing shit.
But they did
One
agree.
moment.
NBC literally says Trump and Iran agreed to 2 week ceasefire. AP
Okay,
News says the same thing. Reuters says the same thing. Bloomberg says the same thing. Business Insider says the same thing.
See,
CBS
I
News
don't
says
like
the
when you
same
guys just
thing.
jump up here and just say something to try to stir
MS
something
Now says
up.
the
no,
same thing. Like
I'm
you got hit,
no.
you got hit with
Okay,
sources that
look
say
for
otherwise.
Iranian news though, because you're looking at Western media.
No.
You're
Western
asking
media. Okay, y'all
you're
already know
asking for me to look at Iranian state news.
Iran. If you gotta look for
Iranian
both
state
sides.
news, though.
You gotta look at both sides. You know Trump a lie, so you gotta go to the source, and the source is saying we ain't agree to shit.
Iranian state news, though. Like, all right, if you got a link, please put it in the back chat. I'll be more than willing to look it out. Like, you know.
I tell you what, I'll go one step further. We could go to Al Jazeera, and they even say that the U.S. ceasefire, U.S. and Iran has a ceasefire in place, and
Okay.
that they're looking at the 10-point plan
Al Jazeera
that
definitely fake TV.
Iran is
Did y'all
talking
see
about.
the 10
Now,
point plan?
hold on.
Part of
I
the
haven't
10
finished.
point
I
Oh,
didn't
plan
wait,
is
stop.
that
whoa.
Stop.
Hold on,
part
hang
Stop.
on.
of the 10
Stop.
point plan is that Trump
You're not letting me finish.
All right,
Jeez,
Claude,
Okay,
don't
you
get your
guys.
he's
blood
not
pressure
letting
up,
me
man. Come
talk.
on, Claude.
I gotta. I'll
Bring
be
it
right
down.
back.
You're good, man.
I have
She's
to.
gotta
I'll be
let me
right back.
talk. It's ridiculous.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Don't curse on my panel.
I didn't curse.
Disrespectful. I mean, I
I
can
didn't
see
curse.
one or two slipping out, but Toya, you're new. I don't know anything about you. You guys, I'll be right back. So try not to talk over each other. Toya, you gotta let them respond. You gotta let them respond. Go ahead, you
Jeez,
guys. I'll be right back. You can unmute your microphone.
you can't. It's supposed to be a conversation. Can't let. I mean, you gotta let me talk. I literally just said I went to Al Jazeera, which is an outside source, and they're saying they agreed. U.S. ceasefire allows negotiations on Iran's workable 10-point plan. That's all I was trying to say. And you're not even letting me talk. I mean, how rude can you be, Ma? Jeez. That's all I was saying.
I'm waiting for her to post her link. She's obviously seen something that we haven't. Like, I don't like when people say, well, look it up for yourselves. Like, no, dude, you've seen the news. You've seen the evidence. Why not
And
share
you're
it?
the one. I mean, if you're in court, obviously you have to present evidence.
Oh, right,
I mean,
right. Otherwise,
you
they throw your
literally are
case
putting
out, right?
us on trial, so to speak. So
It-
when you say certain things, you have to back it up with facts. You have to do that.
Hearsay don't really get you anywhere but more drama. So, but I'm looking through it. It's
And,
just, Al
and
Jazeera
listen,
saying the
difference of
same thing
opinion
as
is fine. Jeez, I'm sorry, Dr. Bennett. Sorry.
I'm looking through it. I'm trying to find what she's talking about. And it's just,
It's not there.
it's not there.
And and again, I went to Al Jazeera. I went. I mean, that's as far from the
Like
Western
the
as you
closest
get.
I can find is CNN saying Iranians on the street are skeptical about ceasefire agreement.
Well,
That's the closest. And
yeah.
they're
Well, we
like,
know CNN is going to be,
oh yeah, but I mean, like,
but
I can
that's
understand how
You're
some
right.
people will be skeptical about it. I can understand it.
Well, I think all people should be skeptical about it. To be quite honest with
We
you.
all should
And
be.
look how she dropped off. You can't make this up, can you?
Scared her away.
Well,
Well, she tried.
she,
Didn't really get nowhere.
yeah. The only thing she did was piss me off. Yeah, I'm not pissed off enough.
I don't. Yeah, you've been through enough, bro. You don't need to get your blood pressure up over that.
In fact, I'll even go with CNN World News. Both U.S. and Iran claim victory after 2-week ceasefire deal reached. I don't know how both can claim victory, but hey, what can I mean, and I understand that both countries are going to spin it a certain way, but I know that, listen, if I'm winning the war, the only reason I want to stop is because we're close to getting what we want.
Right.
But of course, nobody wants to hear that. Y'all Trump, first of all, I mean, you're obviously new to the channel because I'm far from a Trump supporter. Everybody knows that.
Thank God she's okay. Sorry guys, I had to get my water. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Chris Reed. I appreciate you. America got a weapon powerful than a nuclear. You see what America did to Hawaii with the laser beam. Is that good or bad? How you doing, Chris? But see, this is what you guys are not gonna do. Number one, don't come over here and say something and then tell me to source up for you. The same way I can show you my sources where it's not my job to prove your point. It's absolutely untrue that Iran or the United States threw a bomb or a missile after the ceasefire deal. That would be all over the news. So don't worry. Now I don't know what happened in the last 2 minutes, but if
she just dropped off.
I was about to drop her anyway. I was about to drop her anyway. I don't need y'all emotions. I don't need it. Now my title just said Donald Trump agrees to ceasefire. Some of you have this hidden agenda. I didn't stir my collagen up very well. Oh man, please don't get wrinkles after this live stream.
I'm drinking this giant tank of water.
That was tough.
Not drinking anything.
CNBC has a report on what did I tell you Jesus was a white man? What does that have to do with the people? What does that have to do with the?
What's that got to do with the price of tea?
Just coming out. It's troll day.
Oil. Well, super chat. And I don't mind that kind of a troll. Trump wants to take over all the oil reserves pretty soon. He would take over Jamaica. Y'all just be making this stuff up as you go. Y'all be making this stuff up. I just missed.
Israel is claiming that they intercepted Iranian missile after ceasefire was agreed to. Maybe that's what she's talking about.
I don't care. I'm not interested. Let me see. I feel that if you come over, like, you should be able to say what your point is, because I'll be happy to play it. Oh, is this the stream I'm looking for? Hold on for a second. I think this is what I'm looking for. Let's watch the video.
But it's supposed to be a dialogue also for her to do that. She was.
I don't care if she's talking about.
As anticipated, the sirens are now wailing over Tel Aviv, indicating that another missile is inbound. And it looks like those bright lights in the sky are the missiles. And it looks like you can see an interceptor that is in hot pursuit of the missiles. And it's always quite dramatic.
No, contrary to popular belief, when you guys do tell me something, number one, if I go someplace, I come with my own sources. But when you guys tell me something, I do look it up. But I feel like the nerve of some of you to come over here and want to stop my show and then have me look up your sources. Like, I'll look it up, but it's called a conversation, and all that cursing and stuff like that is not necessary. It's not necessary. You guys have some respect when you go other places. Now, this video is dark.
Wipe your feet off on the rug before you walk in the house.
Yeah, like do you guys know how many curse words I wanted to drop on Carcino's platform? But did I? No.
And though I was loud, I did not call her out her name. Not one time.
Going after it.
I was about to run Carcino.
Oh man, I was so worn out. I missed it.
Tel Aviv, and I didn't
see.
I didn't know he was on.
This case. Should be able to hear it in a second.
I had no idea. I was probably knocked out anyway. I had no idea Carcino was on.
Most of what we see out here are those cluster bombs in recent days. But when you get a conventional warhead with that powerful explosive, obviously you hope that the interceptors can get it. And the interceptors are about 90% effective, but that means 10% get through. And those conventional warheads we've seen are quite powerful. They leave great craters in the ground. Still waiting to hear the impact on this one.
Okay, so this is Iran. Iran strikes Israel with cluster bombs after Trump's ceasefire. Okay, so that doesn't prove anything, because my title said what? Donald Trump agreed. I didn't put in my title that Iran agreed. So some of you are just so, I'm going to get MU because of Donald Trump. Listen, some of you can take your TDS somewhere else because I am not interested. Does my title say Iran agreed to a ceasefire? Did I miss something? I can't hear you guys. No, my title says Donald Trump agreed. So I'm not sure the point. If Iran struck Israel with bombs after Trump's ceasefire, what does that have to do with Donald Trump?
There. and there was another flash off in the distance there.
I didn't say anything about Iran.
So there was quite a big explosion. So that sounded like more of a conventional warhead that got through.
Oh,
I can't really tell you if that was an impact or an interception because we lost sight of that one, Jesse.
Yeah, you could definitely hear that. Real quick,
That's what we're looking at right now.
how long does it take for an Iranian missile to travel to Tel Aviv? What did you say?
What does this mean? Good morning, Lakendra.
I say about 10 minutes usually.
10 minutes?
By the time we, about 10 minutes from when we first get the alert.
All right.
Till I'm hearing more impacts off in the distance from when we first get the
Round
alert to when the sirens start
All
wailing.
right. Well, maybe the remnants of the Iranian regime either didn't get the memo or they did and they don't care. So we'll obviously keep a close eye on that, and we'll be back to you soon. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.
Here with reaction, former Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg. Lieutenant General, let's talk.
Okay, they're telling me to go to CNN. So let me go to CNN. You guys. Oops, I put CNN.
Oh, I was on mute. Sorry.
So I don't see anything about what you guys are talking about. So the United States is still winning. Hold on. I'm not gonna be with you guys that long today. Let's see. Oh, this is where Carcino got his fake news BS because he listens to CNN. Of course, I told you, depending on who you listen to, they're gonna say that Iran won. They didn't win. Right now, both sides are claiming victory because both sides are getting what they want. Yeah, I don't see anything about what you guys are talking about. So let me take out the CNN. No, nothing. I can't play a short because it's not configured. Okay, I'm done with that. I don't see anything about what you guys are talking about. Thank you for the super sticker, but Iran caused the shots, not Trump. No, see, this is that misguided information that you're talking about. And oh shoot, what did I do? There you go. Iran caused the shots, not Trump. Where are you getting at? Where are you getting at?
The Knicks have a better shot at beating Detroit than Iran beating us, bro. Stop it.
Donald Trump. Now, I saw one source I just played right now about Iran throwing a bomb after the ceasefire. That's not enough for me to verify anything. It's just not enough. All right. I don't believe everything I see in the media, and you guys shouldn't believe everything that you see in the media. Donald Trump has made a smart decision he's been trying to negotiate a ceasefire because he does not want to wipe out any civilization. He doesn't want that. He's for, peace. And Claude, why are you looking like that?
No reason.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I like that look.
Sure, no reason. Sure, buddy.
Donald Trump does not. I'm getting an Iranian flag.
Didn't watch CNN. You probably watched ABC, CBS, MSNBC.
Iran is not on the shot. They're trying to negotiate a deal. Hopefully, the Strait of Hormuz will stay open, and our ships and our people can go. Not just our people, but our allies can go over there and get what they need peacefully to the Strait of Hormuz. And that's not just me. Whether you guys like Donald Trump or not, I'm just telling you what's happening in the world. I didn't make the news, okay? Donald Trump is supposed to meet with Iran if they are going to go over. They were invited by Pakistan to go over and talk about.
Are they meeting in a neutral ground like Pakistan?
Pakistan, yeah. So I think that would be a good thing. And I want to see what's going to happen after that. Let me see if they
China. Sino doesn't know that China put the pressure on Iran to do the ceasefire thing.
Sino's confused. He's just confused.
Like
And I've
China
spoken
doesn't want. China's getting blackballed out of the Strait of Hormuz thing too. Even though some of their ships are being allowed through, they're still paying a hefty price.
Yes, they
So
are.
China isn't rocking with this shit.
Yeah.
That's how you know Iran is not winning the war. They would not agree.
The BRIC countries are not rocking with this shit. So, you know, they're
If
all
Iran were winning the war, they
pressuring
would not
Iran.
agree to a ceasefire.
I was so angry and so disappointed with I'm not gonna say the name of what chat I was disappointed in, you know, but I was so disappointed earlier. And China is great; they're prepared beforehand. Because you know, you make me wish that there were no such thing as birthright citizenship. But you know, here you are. Good morning, Henny.
Oh man.
What is your problem?
No, the way you said that, I think baby.
Well, you got issues.
I have issues.
I think that again, people need to put America first, and they need to stop rooting for all these other countries and they live here. It's not my fault you guys are not happy with the United States. The United States is going to be what you make it, and you can survive in the United States. Now, the United States has oil too, Christina, so I'm not really sure your point. The United States has oil. We produce our own oil, but the Strait of Hormuz is important, you know. But again, I'm holding out for these negotiations. I want to see what's going to happen on Friday, and that's where we are. This is a temporary ceasefire. It's temporary. That gives both sides time to work things out. The United States wants a couple things. Iran has a list of things they want. It doesn't mean they're going to get everything, though. Donald Trump said this is a good start. Donald Trump said that this is a starting point. He didn't say that this was it. You said what? You broke
the
up.
chat. Trying to pressure these boys. I'll put the link in the chat.
Go live in Iran or China, then Casino. Thank you. I cannot believe some of you were born here, and some of you are disgraced to the United States. Be mad at MU. I'm not gonna read y'all emails anyway. I'm not gonna read it. Fake news. It's fake news, but what was that nonsense you spewed just on your platform? Now, I'm not gonna say I didn't get anything out of that clip you showed, but number one, Christina, I am very intelligent. Number two, I think that a lot of you are misguided, and your hate for the United States runs deep. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna break away for a bit. I'll rejoin in a little bit.
Thank you, Doc. I'm not sure how long I'll be here, but thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Okay.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's so cool.
There you guys.
Oh my gosh, what a day.
I'm hoping that I could get that I could go live a little bit earlier on Friday, because I'm interested in this meeting in Islamabad. I probably didn't pronounce that right. Pakistan wants I think that's a good how many casualties was it so far? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to say this again. My only title was that Donald Trump agreed to ceasefire. That's all I said. I didn't speak anything about Iran, but Iran agreed to it too. Now they're saying that they threw a bomb out and it's breaking news. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. But nevertheless, we have about 20 days to come up with something. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Why are we getting all from other countries when we have our own? We're not the ones that get it. We're not getting our oil from Iran, Chris. They're playing with numbers. How so? God, these mosquitoes in my house, it's just bugging me. How are they playing with the numbers? You want to know something? Now, I said before, now, would I underestimate Iran? No, I would not. Because again, I was the first to say we don't want boots on the ground. We don't want any of that. But I'm definitely not. The United States is not a weak country. We're not an evil country. Like people are trying to paint the United States out just because of their hatred for Donald Trump. Their TDS syndrome runs high. I can't help that. The United States, Donald Trump he made a smart move because there would have been a lot of problems if he were to wipe out Iran. Okay. That would have been problematic. He didn't want that, but what he did want was from the open up the Strait of Hormuz. So opening up the Strait of Hormuz is a win for the United States. Okay, Europe did not want it closed, and that's a win. So yes, you do have to give something, but they're not telling you all the truth. I don't know what you mean by that. They're not telling us the truth about what access. We're not much, but oil is a global commodity. It's a supply and demand thing. The United States produces oil. We produce a lot of oil. So. Go sleep. Go sleep. Well, let me just go sleep. All right, you guys. Y'all have anything else for me? I don't know, but I'm gonna be watching with the rest of you guys. I am going to continue to. Oh, Carl, go sleep. Go to sleep.
No, I'm awake. I was looking up my source.
Oh, what source is that?
Fine. Oh man, I not out like that. Jeez, that's scary.
It's okay. I pretty much said everything I was going to say anyway.
No, I was just looking up my source. That's all I was doing. I was looking up the Al Jazeera because they were saying something about breaking news. They were just basically talking about how the rest of the Middle East welcomed the ceasefire.
Well, even when you look at French news, they're all talking about Pakistan hosting the U.S. Iran ceasefire on Friday. So we'll see. Donald Trump's talked about it. We'll see what's happening, and then I will be here to talk about it as well. So that's all I have to really say about that. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just hope the ceasefire leads to an agreement so everybody can end this and go back to our regular everyday lives.
I think it's a start. Definitely, I do think it's a problem for people to have more love for another country than they have for their own. I don't care how Lord. Aren't you live, fool? What's up with your, oh my God, that is horrible.
Wow. Wow.
Is that even you? Like, move or do something. Oh, he is moving. Okay.
Are you buying property in Iran, man?
What is wrong with you? That is a disgrace.
Are the Pistons moving to Iran?
You are so lucky that I don't know how to do that. And that
I'm just asking.
Ridiculous.
Are the Pistons moving to Iran? I mean, I'm just asking.
There's something wrong with you. There's just something so wrong with you. I don't even know. I would rather.
Listen, it's your right to do that, but listen, I'm just saying.
That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. What is wrong with you?
Disrespectful to who?
It's just.
Do you have? I tell you what. I have a question for you, Carcina.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have family in the military?
Yes, I do.
How do you think they feel about that?
My cousin's on one of those warships.
How do you think he would feel with that?
I don't know.
Don't care either, do you?
But I know I think he probably feels like he shouldn't be out there, which he shouldn't be.
But the fact is, he is.
Yeah,
you pretty much spit in his face.
Yeah, no, Trump spit in his face while he sent them out there. He basically using troops like toy soldiers.
If you sign up for the military, then you sign up to defend our country. I fought in the military. I'm a vet, so I speak from experience. When I signed up, I knew that there's a chance that I could go to war.
I'm gonna go to war, all right. I'm gonna turn around and start blasting everybody that sent me. And they don't want me in war. I'm just here celebrating those who were in the right, who fought for their country, their people, who was basically the victims of this situation, which was Iran, and they defended them.
Victims. They're not victims. They do not like the United States. They're not a friend of the United States.
No, they're not.
You are so confused. I don't understand.
No, they don't like the United States. And they have this is a prime example of the reason why. I wouldn't like them either if they did all this.
Crimes against humanity over there as well. You see what happened to their protesters? Okay. Now imagine
what happened to all of the people that was protesting because they want to go out and sin. They want to get their Las Vegas on.
No, that is not why they were protesting. That is not it.
Because they like the Western ways.
No, I just think that
they kicking it old school. They kicking it 800 BC, baby.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened to you. I don't know what you watch, but
you kicking it 800 BC over there. They still keeping it the same.
You've just been brainwashed, so you don't feel that women should have rights over in.
Everything I've said has come true. Every single thing I said then came true. Since my first video, I said Iran has already won, and I told everybody it was going to be over. They won, and the United States will pull out, and that's exactly what has happened.
How did they win?
The United States have pulled out.
I think that you're confused. How you doing, Lawrence?
How did they win?
You said what?
How did they win? Tell me.
How did they win?
How did they win?
Trump had to approve a 10-point proposal from Iran.
He didn't approve anything.
Yes, he did.
He said he was willing to look at the proposal.
No, he did not. He didn't say he's willing to
look at it. He
didn't
say anything about willing to look at it. He didn't say anything about agreeing with the proposal.
Pull out his actual statement. And then you will see what he said. He had to agree for there to even be a negotiation. It was not going to be a negotiation if he didn't agree. You realize that, right? His own words. We received a 10-point proposal, right? That's what he said.
Where is
the 10-point proposal that they put out? He's agreed to it.
But Iran has said they wouldn't cease fire, and they did cease fire, and they said that they wouldn't, but you're so one-sided in your thoughts. So both had to say, wait a minute. You're spreading fake news. Iran has said that they wouldn't agree with anything Donald Trump said. But now, because the United States is kicking our butt over there, they're like, wait a minute, hold up. We got to come up with something. So they agreed to cease fire when at first they said they wouldn't.
No, 3 weeks ago, they sent out a 10-point proposal. That's the only way they would come to a...
said that. No, but Iran has said that they wouldn't agree to anything, and now they are because we're destroying their military, and they know that they cannot handle fighting the United States. So they had to agree to something. Both sides right now are claiming that they won.
Okay, in this fictional world that you're making this
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up.
That they can't. No, you just made up this thing that's saying that they couldn't contend with the United States, so that's why they agreed. You're making this whole thing up. This is not based in reality. In reality, ladies and gentlemen, the 10 points that they brought up, they said, number one, guaranteed that Iran will not be attacked again. 2, permanent end to the war, not just a ceasefire. 3, end to Israel's strikes in Lebanon. 4, lifting all U.S. sanctions on Iran. 5, end all regional fighting against Iranian allies. 6, Iran would reopen the Strait of Hormuz. 7, Iran would impose a $2 million fee per ship transitioning Hormuz. 8, Iran would split fees with Oman. 9, Iran would establish rules for safe passage through Hormuz. 10, Iran would use Hormuz fees for reconstruction ahead instead of reparations. Those were the 10 points that were put in place that Trump agreed, saying that, okay, he said, this is the basis for negotiations. He agreed to it, and now this 2 weeks, they're going to pencil this thing together and get it done. I agree with him.
That's the basis.
No, it's not.
No, you literally just said basis, did you not?
No.
You don't even remember what you said 5 seconds ago? You said this is the basis.
Well,
so obviously they haven't agreed to anything yet. That's why there's a 2-week ceasefire, so he can hammer out everything. You don't even remember what you said 5 minutes ago, for God's sake.
He says the basis for
the basis, which means they haven't agreed to anything yet.
They haven't agreed.
They're still hammering out. I guarantee you there'll be more than 10 points. I guarantee it.
No, there won't be.
I guarantee it.
There won't be.
It might not be 15, but I'm certainly not going to be 10. Watch.
They're going to be 10.
Because in any negotiation, there's going to be give and take. But the main thing is the Strait of Hormuz is open.
The Strait of Hormuz,
which is exactly what Trump
they're
wanted.
going to
go
agree
ahead.
to Iran's terms. That's it. They're the dictators. You're agreeing to what they want. If not, they'll close it back. Then what you going to do? Nothing.
Bomb shit out.
You're not going to bomb anything because it's in civilian territory. So if you bomb them, did you see the people on the bridges? So now if you bomb them, you killed innocent people in civilian.
They told them to stand there. That's the Iranian people using them as human shields. And you're backing that?
They're not using
them. How crazy is that?
They are out there. Do you know these people? They're not. See, you have Western ways. They die for beliefs over there.
I understand that. I'm a veteran. Desert Storm. I was there.
Well,
you need to tell me.
You should know that these people die for their beliefs. So they will go on that bridge willingly with the faith that they're going to meet Allah, their God, and everything. And they'll face the evil that is the United States. They will. That's how they feel. So you know.
Do you know how that sounds, Costino? Hold on one moment. Listen to this. You're backing a government that says, I'm going to use my people as human shield. Does that make sense to you?
They didn't use people as human shields.
They told them to stand in front of the places they were going to bomb.
And defend and stand up, and them people went proudly. They weren't marched up there with guns.
How foolish is that?
They waved their flag with pride. Those people were defending their country because they were daring Donald Trump to do what he said he was going to do. Trump was never going to do that. He was bluffing the whole time, as he's done previously, because he knows he cannot do that. If he blows up that energy facility, what do you think Iran's going to do next? They're going to bomb the United States energy facilities with their drones. They'll tear them apart. All their energy facilities that they have over there in the Middle East, they'll be wiped out immediately. The United States wasn't going to play that chicken game. This was all a distraction by Trump, knowing that they were in the negotiations already for this 10-point approval. He just got to have save face to make it look like he was in charge, because he don't want to have egg on his face when he pulling out, because he wants out of this war. The Republicans has been on his head to get out of this war. Everybody's been on his head, but he can't look like he's weak. So he wants to put this, I'm going to wipe out a civilization. Now they come at the last minute, and now they want to make a deal. Iran don't play like that. They're not going to be, we're scared. These people have zero fear whatsoever. None. They are.
And that's why if they were winning, they would never agree to a deal. But go ahead.
No, they didn't say that.
They would never agree to a deal.
They never said they never would agree to a deal. They said they're not going to deal with somebody that's bombing them. And they would have to agree to terms before there could even be a negotiation. You have to agree to the 10 points. And if you don't agree to those 10 points, we're not going to have a negotiation. That's the rules.
It's a starting point.
Right. So those terms have to be
But
agreed.
you said they agreed. That's a starting point. That's not the finished product. You know, if in any agreement, there's always a starting point and then there's a finished product. You know that. Jesus, that's basic.
Everything else is being penciled together. So all of the 10 points that they've already agreed upon, and Trump said, well, you got to open the Strait of Hormuz immediately, then we can go ahead and do this thing. So he's agreed to it in the 2-week
Which
period.
is exactly what they did. So the both parties got what they wanted so far. Both parties have gotten what they wanted so far. Thank you, Carcino. Go ahead.
He said almost all various points of past contentions have been agreed to by the United States and Iran, but a 2-week period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated. That's Trump. These are Trump's words. Almost all of the various points of the past contentions in those 10 points have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, which means that they're going to have to pay Iran for the destruction of Iran. They're going to have to build Iran back.
They were going to do that anyway, but go ahead.
Y'all okay with that? That's crazy.
They were going to do that anyway.
They're going to say, you okay with them building Iran back up?
I think that it's problematic
and
to say
Iran lost.
Okay with that. We're not the ones that are making the rules.
We rebuilt Japan, and when we bombed Hiroshima, it's the same thing, Carcino. Are you okay?
Hiroshima is a war crime, buddy. They were wrong.
How are they wrong? They bombed Pearl Harbor. How are they wrong, Carcino? Are you okay? They bombed Pearl Harbor when we weren't even in the war. Was that right? Are you okay?
They sent planes. You sent an atomic bomb.
The U.S. wasn't even in World War II until that.
They sent
planes.
Man,
this guy.
They sent planes. Planes. Y'all sent an atomic bomb.
Yeah, you shouldn't have bombed up. Yeah, that's after the fact.
So
that's called retaliation.
Why did they?
It's called retaliation.
Why did they have to pay Japan?
It's war, not tennis.
So why did they have to pay then?
They didn't have to, but they did. But they didn't have to.
Why did they have to pay Japan?
That's also more of a basis why we need reparations, but that's another chapter in another book.
They had
Won't even go there.
They had to pay Japan.
They should have never paid Japan reparations.
Yeah, they did.
That's what makes this a bigger joke, how we're not getting reparations. But that's, again, another chapter in another book.
Everybody gets their reparations but us. But this is what we're talking about, right? You see, they dropped an atomic bomb, so you know who was at fault. And you keep saying that it's apples and oranges, but it's not. Because they had to pay reparations to Japan. Now, why would you pay reparations if you don't have to?
They shouldn't have. It was stupid.
See? Well, there you go. You proved
I didn't say it was right. Hey, or be fatal.
Mm-hmm. You just proved the point right there. Right and wrong.
I got a headache.
United States, it's their fault Pearl Harbor happened. They fell asleep on their security and let these planes waltzed in there because they assumed
wrong, but that was a bad thing that happened, but it doesn't make them wrong for what happened over there. So I don't know. I think that you clearly show your hatred for the United States. Every time
I hate wickedness.
To war with someone, you're gonna say the United States is wrong, and you have this hate. But the only one that can fix that is you. And to not love the country and the space that you're in is a you problem, not a Donald Trump problem.
If you hate wickedness, then you should hate every government in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If you hate wickedness, you should hate every government on the planet.
Well,
if you hate wickedness,
I can only hate the
because the Bible itself says that the whole world lies in the power of the wicked one. So be careful with that.
Well, I can only go by the wickedness I see.
I was trying to look up something that I was seeing in the chat. I think that it's important to understand that Donald Trump, oh Lord, the United States did not pay reparations to the country of Japan. They paid it to the people of Japan for things that have happened, but not the country, and that does matter. So it's not saying the United States did a crime against Japan. They lost some property and stuff like that, and it went to the people. So, but a lot of people like Carcino want to paint it as the United States is doing all of these things to other countries. But you are going to get some people that twist the news, that twist the truth to try to get you to believe one thing over another. And Carcino and a lot of people from the left, and not just you from the left, because it's not a right versus left thing, but a lot of people are going to use their hatred for Donald Trump. So no matter what happens, they'll go back in history and make it seem like the United States is completely wrong. All of these countries are so right. The United States is attacking all these countries, but that's not the truth. The United States has a reason for the situation that it's in right now. Again, we live in the greatest country. We have a strong military. We didn't lose anything. We're in negotiations, and we did not pay reparations to the country of Japan. That is false. Ann says, I'm praying for America and the people. Me too. Well, Doc, you can always come back. But, you know, we...
Claude, you want to take this one?
The truth. We know the truth.
Man, we're not talking about the country of Japan.
Yes, you were. I didn't say that to us. I said
reparations. So why would we be talking about the country?
Nevertheless, we do not admit wrongdoing. We do not admit wrongdoing to Japan.
If we said we didn't get reparations and they did, we're talking about people.
Were.
No. But you said that we did something wrong. But what you said was we did something wrong to the country, and we did not. We did not.
Yeah, you did. You dropped an atomic bomb.
They bombed Pearl Harbor.
We responded.
Those people were innocent. Nobody was. The United States wasn't even in World War II until the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor.
Scott Donald said, "Which one? Sky News or Iran?" What are you talking about, Scott?
And the United States responded by dropping an atomic bomb.
Two, if you want to be technical. One in Hiroshima and one in Nagasaki.
Yep, Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
And Hiroshima, I know.
Right. That is
my thing, history. Are you serious?
Right. That's a violation and war crimes all the way through and through.
First of all, the Geneva Code wasn't until 1948, so it occurred before that. So stop it. Let's pump the brakes on that.
They paid the people, right? Okay, misunderstood. They paid the people reparations in
But they were
Japan.
Japanese Americans, so they paid American. They were citizens of the United States.
They still should have got paid reparations, though. They shouldn't.
Well,
They should have never been paid before our people. That's a joke. But then again, the slave owner got reparations too.
That's because it was America's fault. Pearl Harbor happened. Pearl Harbor happened because of the United States.
Why? They were neutral. They weren't even in the war.
Don't make a difference. They saw the planes coming and assumed it was the planes that went out on a test.
They thought it was a drill.
They thought it was the drill planes that went out on a test run.
I've been to Pearl Harbor.
I have too. I live there.
Okay, well, it's not a competition, Carcino. It's not a competition.
They were wrong.
That I've been there. You are a chaos demon. Listen. Right now, because of what's happening, people want to look back and say the United States is wrong for all these wars and these situations that has happened, and that's just not true. That's just not true, because you have to I can't take this. You have to look at what's happening. Can you stop it? What's it doing? You have to look at what's happening.
Putting at that damn flag.
I hope you blend right into that flag. Why are we talking about Japan? Because Carcino needs a talking point, so he brought it up. Now,
the Baghdad Pistons and that
we are here today because Iran failed in its, well, it's more reasons that I'm not gonna mislead you, but Iran failed to discontinue their nuclear weapon program. The United States gave them a deadline and tried to negotiate with them, and they failed to do so. So here we are today. And yes, we're protecting our ally Israel. That has a big part of it as well. I'm not going to deny that. Nevertheless, here we are today. We are all in. Donald Trump claims this ceasefire is a victory because the Strait of Hormuz is open. Iran is saying that they won because the United States hasn't agreed, but they're in the process of negotiating for our military to leave and for the tariffs to be lifted and those kind of things. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Again, I told you, I'm holding my thoughts until they meet over, on Friday. And that's what I'm waiting for. Pakistan has invited Donald Trump and Iran to come over and, talk this out. And we'll see what's going to happen. Pearl Harbor was burned because they sanctioned Japan and they felt cornered. Dr. Mehan, Carcino will read that one thing and try to run with that.
Oh, Doctor ran out of here when I got here.
He realized
he ran out of here.
Irby, I don't know. Carcino doesn't realize any of it. You see, he has that big flag behind him while his arm is disappearing in the middle of it because he's a traitor.
Well,
rolling with the winners.
I can't disagree. That's sad. God, we actually agree on something again. Misunderstood.
Traitor against the United
This
States.
is scary as hell. We've agreed on too many things this week.
I'm rolling with the winners.
The winner.
That's the United States. And you gotta make this a right versus left thing.
If this is winning,
it's just
please tell me what did we win? What did we win?
We get to protect our national security. We want to rolling with the winner. What the fuck is this? A comedy? Scott, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I try my best to just listen, to try to see where another person is coming from. But sometimes they're not coming from anywhere. And then you just have to pray for them. You have to pray that they will stop drinking the Kool-Aid, stop believing all the propaganda that they've been digesting, and really start to dive deep and research this and look beyond what they already believe. You have to search for answers. If you just go with what you already believe, you're not going to get anywhere. And that's why most people don't learn. That's why they don't learn. You have to look outside of yourself. It's not about you. It's not about me. But I have an open mind and I listen. And that's how
then
I know.
Iran won.
See,
you need to change that banner.
It's clear.
Some people. And well, your chat was calling me dumb. I saw it. I'm like, it's so easy to just dismiss somebody as being dumb when really you just don't understand where another person is coming from. So when a person doesn't understand you, they're quick to call you dumb.
I have a very high intelligent chat. My chat is, their intelligence levels is at a all-time high. So when they're on my wavelength. So they know when something goes against what I say, they're smart enough to know when I say it, it is the truth.
Listen, I don't come from a part of YouTube where I'm weak. I don't mind you guys calling me out my name. But at the end of the day, this is something that we're going to be watching. And you guys, as they
now I have to come here and get your chat on my wavelength. They got
nobody called you out your name. Nobody called you dumb, no, because we don't roll like that over here. But nevertheless, you guys, I feel even with that ridiculous flag, with those, and I have friends that are Iranian, so they agree with MU. They agree with me.
Who agree with you?
Well, at least you don't have to worry about toilet paper for about 2 weeks.
McDonald, he said, I agree.
No, you made me laugh because people that I dance with, people at my studio, and we talk about stuff like this. Now, I don't go around talking about, oh, I'm a Republican. I don't do that. But they're happy that something is being done in Iran, and they're cheering for the United States. So I find it interesting that Carcino, a person born here in the United States, can't see how happy a lot of the citizens are. They were not happy with the regime, and they want the United States to help. They're celebrating. So they're celebrating. And
okay, I'm going to answer the question. A guy was answering the question. Yeah, the same guy. You got to go up to the other one. He said, having no Navy, he said, it's a win for us. Iran blinked. Iran was being obliterated today. Having no Navy is not winning. No Navy is not winning. That the biggest loser of all is China. It was always about China. Iran will be rebuilding for decades, over 100 dead leaders, and regime change is not winning. Wow, this guy sounds like he didn't read the Donald Trump handbook. Unfortunately,
you know the thing, unlike you, I don't have a chat that's mostly conservative. Actually, most people from my chat is from the left. Okay.
Okay, well, I don't know if he's left or right, but I know he's not thinking correctly. He's repeating the stuff he heard off television. Let me enlighten you so you won't understand something. Iran has never really had a big, large navy. They didn't need it. They didn't have a lot of aircrafts. They didn't need it. They didn't need a lot of those things. They didn't have a lot of it. But here's the thing: the United States, you, Mr. Game Passenger, if you have a job, you pay taxes, you're going to be rebuilding Iran. So congratulations. You're going to rebuild Iran. All your tax money is going over there to rebuild their country.
Iran is going from, we aren't negotiating, and people are laughing at Trump saying it's not happening. Now they'll never open the show again. We're winning, and everybody knows that we're winning because they didn't even want to negotiate, but they have to because the United States forced them to negotiate.
You can't force. They have the resources. They have the Strait of Hormuz.
See, this is a problem. You got to educate some people. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor December 7, 1941 to preemptively cripple the United States Pacific Fleet, securing time and freedom for Japan to conquer resource-rich Southeast Asia without interference. I'm trying to tell you.
We know the reasoning. I said it's the United States' fault. It happened. It's not our fault.
It's not our fault, but this sense of you're just confused.
No, I'm not confused at all.
Don't drink anymore.
It was America's fault. It happened. They made a mistake, and this is what happens when you make mistakes. Pearl Harbor.
I don't want you guys to paint me as some Trump enthusiast, okay? And I told you guys I'm not even MAGA, but I will speak truth. I will speak the truth. And I think I'm the most neutral person up here.
No.
You were going all right till you said that.
That was hilarious.
That is rude as hell. That is
way. Are you?
Is that Afro Man?
No, that's Carcino, the super patriot.
Oh, you ran from me. Now Doc is back. I was like, Doc ran from me.
Nah, man. I didn't run
that is.
Oh, that
I'm just retooling. I got to counterbalance all that Iranian bull crap you got over there.
Oh my gosh, man, that was a good time in '84, man.
Barn Dog, what's wrong with them? Barn Dog, what's wrong with them today? One day in Iran, you know, regime is very anti-secular, anti-Christian, and very anti-black. Irby, but you got people like that's a rage baiter. They're confused. He's a rage baiter. And again, I happen to be, well, now Doc is up here, but I'm one of the most neutral people that you will ever speak to, ever. So when I tell you that I look at both sides to have a conversation, I do. But it's hard because a lot of people can only see one side. And I don't know. It's hard to talk to people that cannot see both sides of the picture. Good morning, Bardo.
Okay, what's the United States side of the picture? What am I missing?
Listen, we're winning. That's it. That's all. I'm always going to be for America first, and all that other propaganda BS you're talking. It's like, no.
How are we winning? I don't understand. You keep saying we're winning, and I'm like,
it says many Iranians,
how are we winning?
particularly because we got the Strait of Hormuz open and we wanted them to not build their nuclear weapons. Now, 23B Red says many Iranians, particularly in the diaspora, how you say, and those
Diaspora, you had it right the second time.
No,
I'm serious.
To the Islamic Republic has celebrated strong U.S. actions such as targeting nuclear facilities or economic sanctions.
I mean, they did shoot down our plane, and we were able to extract that pilot without much, effort.
Yep.
From Iran.
Not a problem.
So we did put some boots on the ground for that and went into their shit, got our guy out.
No one has
confirmed
or denied that whole operation.
Oh, Lord.
No one has confirmed that but the United States and some of their propaganda. Now, do you realize the United States lied numerous times in their press conferences? Are you going to all of the lies Donald Trump told in this entire press conference during this war?
Oh, my gosh.
Are we going to ignore that? Or are we looking at both sides of the coin, right? So we're going to ignore that Donald Trump told lies.
Are we going to ignore that it was actually Iran that freaking shot that school, bombed that school?
Yep, and blame it on the United States.
Based off what information? Who gave that the when they did the investigation? The United States.
We looked up information on Intercontinental, those little ballistic missiles that they're firing and how they're precise, and that was a precise strike from Iran.
Military the whole investigation that they did onto the war. It's definitely was done by ballistic missile. They got investigated. So it was investigated, and they said yes. The proof was all brought to there. They saw it was a ballistic missile from the United States that did it. So it wasn't a drone, wasn't no Iran did. They blew it up themselves. It's a lie. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all believe the lies. And I don't understand why when they have all the evidence and the military investigation came over there and did an investigation and saw that the United States hit the school. United States came up with a lie trying to say, oh, well, they put the school in front of a military base. It used to be a military base. So we just had old intel. So now all of a sudden, now they blew it up themselves. Why? Because Trump said it out of his mouth. Why would you continuously listen to a man that's a pathological liar? He has lied throughout this entire war. How do you ignore that? How do you ignore it? Have you not heard this man lie to you through the whole war? Everything he said has been a lie. Everything.
Well, if you got Trump hitting glasses on, you're going to view everything as a lie.
Well, dangerous. You tell me what wasn't he lying about? He said they were almost out of missiles. Lie. He said, "Oh, we've destroyed their communications." Lie. He said that. Oh,
compare their missile fires over the last few weeks compared to when they started. Tell me it hasn't dwindled down.
Dwindled down, and they can't fire any more missiles are two different things. We won the war. He said that.
Yeah, he was probably over exaggerating on that, but that shit.
That's it. No, down. He hasn't. He said they don't have any more missiles. They're done. They're done. We've blown them out. Their missile capacity is they can't even fire any more missiles. They're done. And they fired another ballistic missile right after that. They've still been firing ballistic missiles. So
their stockpile low though.
He doesn't have any intel. He just makes the shit up because he's trying to save the stock market. The reports, all before the reports come out, he tries to give this speech to try to say, oh no, this war is going to be over quick so that the stock markets don't dip even lower. So he's manipulating the stock markets. He was doing it every week. And y'all sat here and just sit here and believed all this bullshit and lies. Everything was a lie. This negotiating. We've been negotiating with Iran. And they were like, Iran is like, who the hell are you talking to? You haven't been talking with us at all about anything. So they have to come out and correct you. And once again, y'all don't call him out for that. Y'all still just keep trucking along. So when he was negotiating with these imaginary Iranians, what was that about? That was all about manipulation of the stock market. But go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Thank you for the super sticker, Chris. Can I show Bush getting hit with the shoe? Thank you for
the shoe never hit Bush. The shoe never touched Bush. I thought that guy was dead. I was like, oh, he's dead. As soon as he threw that shoe, I said, oh, he's dead. Secret Service wasn't on their job for real.
I mean, Secret Service missed things. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, but and that was the thing. He wasn't trying to hit him anyway.
Kirby.
In his country, he's held as a hero for doing that. That's like the ultimate disrespect to somebody in that country.
Think that it's important to Chris.
If you throw a shoe at somebody, it's looked at as disrespect.
I think that it's important for people to hear what another person is saying and just don't dismiss them and say that they're dumb and stuff like that. And Chris, I find it very problematic that you're spewing all of these false fakes and facts and propaganda, and you refuse to hear what anyone else is saying because
how is it false? How are you writing it off as propaganda when I'm
hatred towards the United States? And just because you don't like the Trump administration, now you're going all the way back to Pearl Harbor. Now we're wrong for Pearl Harbor. There's something wrong there, and I think that you need to do some deep soul searching and figure out what it is.
No, you keep saying stuff is propaganda, and it's not. It's factual.
Because number one,
everything I said has been factual. The only propaganda has come from Donald Trump. You have been brainwashed.
Brainwashed? No, I'm not brainwashed. I'm not on either side. Listen, I'm for this.
You're a Trumpster all the way.
No,
when have you went against Trump?
What are you talking about?
Name a time you went against Trump.
I don't need to do that because there's enough people.
Exactly. You're a Trumpster.
There's enough people going against Donald Trump. Listen, the only reason I'm covering Donald Trump is because he's the commander-in-chief right now. Okay, and I cover the news. So if Harris would have unfortunately have won, but she didn't because the American people said no, I would have been talking about her too. But the American people said no.
When she went against Trump, when Rob Reiner was murdered, she blasted Trump for what he said.
Yes, I did.
Alex Jones won him out. And he was the biggest
that. With his comment, you just said completely ignore what Doc said. Where Donald Trump is wrong, I will call it out. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Jones has come out and he has said Trump needs to be impeached.
Also, now you guys are for Alex Jones. That's funny.
No, I'm saying that's your guy. That's y'all guy.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Alex Jones is y'all buddy.
Thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence, I hold back a lot because I like for people to hear the ignorance that's being spewed by the other side. They want to destroy our country.
Marjorie Taylor. What'd she say? He needs to.
We don't care about Marjorie Taylor. She's not one of ours.
Candace Owens. What did she say?
One that we don't care about. We don't care about
These
Candace.
are all conservatives. These are all conservatives.
No, they're rhinos. We do not care about Marjorie or Candace. Next.
Oh, now you don't care about them. Before you were defending them. Now they don't. Now they don't care.
You defend Candace
They're
Owens.
still conservative.
You've never heard me speak about Candace.
I warned people about Candace. I did that from the jump. Marjorie Taylor Greene is basically Candace Owens.
So Tucker Carlson said the same thing. What about Tucker?
I'm an independent thinker, so try again.
I'm just saying, y'all, these are y'all guys.
Y'all
people.
You.
I just think that it's wrong for you to want the United States to lose so bad.
I don't want them. They already lost. I'm just reporting on what happened.
This is where you live. And Iran's not going to
score the game.
But I want the United States to win. I'm always going to put America first. I want to put people first, American interests first. And I am saying that as a Black woman. that I am putting America first, and I wish that everybody else would. But some people are lost. I'm not going to say anybody's name on the panel. I don't want to single them out, but I think we can tell who they are. And some people are just lost and confused. And you know what?
Okay, how do we put America first?
We are
going to war with our how do we put America first?
I can say this. I want America to win in all, I want America to win. And it's not in America's best interest to lose this war. Are you okay? You are sitting up there with an Iranian flag instead of an American flag. That says pretty much all I need to hear.
It says, I'm telling you who won. They won.
You need to change that.
It's done. They won the war. We lost.
We didn't lose. But when you have that kind of mentality, then I don't know what to tell you. What about Tucker? 23 B Rad, he's trying hard, isn't he? There are traitors now. Let him go. You just look the other way. Candace's problem is she is making so much money off of Erica Kirk that she can't see anything else. She was already making money, but this story has has basically tripled her income at least. And so Erica lost her way. Not Erica, I'm sorry. Candace lost her way. And she's already been problematic, but nobody wanted to call her out about those Hitler comments. Nobody wanted to call her out. They give her another chance. But Candace has been exaggerating stories for a while. And now we see the truth of where she really stands. So we're not going for Candace. Same with Marjorie. Marjorie is confused. Marjorie is, her true colors has come out. I think that she wants a higher office, and she knew that Donald Trump was not going to continue was not going to endorse her or support her. So Marjorie Taylor's another one that's crying those crocodile tears, trying to gain sympathy from the left, and the left is not going because they cannot forget all the problematic things that Marjorie Taylor has said.
I'm starting to like her now.
There's a lot of things. But you can like who you like. I really don't care who you like at this point because you have proven to. Your hatred for the United States and for Donald Trump has clouded your interest, and all I can do is pray for you. I can only pray for you. But you are a rage baiter and a chaos demon. That's what you are.
Wow, you have totally judgmental, just like the right, like the MAGA people. Man, you sound just like them.
Did I not say I'm not MAGA? I keep telling you. Wait. You keep mislabeling me. You keep mislabeling me.
You just labeled me. You said I was a chaos demon. I'm all this. I was like, man, you sound like those MAGA people.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset right now.
Why? Why would you be upset?
You got the Iranian flag behind you. Maybe that's a clue. Yeah, nice going.
I'm letting everybody know. I mean, I'm going with telling you who won.
Are you moving there,
bro? Nah. I think he got a little bit too close to Dearborn, Michigan, bro, and that's why he's got the Iranian flag.
I think right now we living in Iran right now.
Basically, you're that close to Dearborn.
You're right, Black Rose. What a disgrace that was.
What you mean?
We are all living in Iran country right now. You all working for
the United States of Iran. Okay.
Yeah, all your tax money is going over there to rebuild Iran. So
okay, maybe I shouldn't have called you a chaos demon and all those things.
All of y'all.
Money doesn't even exist anymore. We're in so much global debt. It's so freaking. It's ridiculous.
Yep, and we're gonna keep doing it because we doing stupid shit like spending
$100 billion. It don't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, we just piss it all away.
We've been burning through money for centuries.
Somebody get Section 8. Hey, wait a minute, that's my tax dollars. What they doing getting Section 8 housing? But you just let $100 million.
The whole globe is beyond 300 billion in debt. So like. Yeah,
we have $1 trillion.
There isn't a country that isn't in debt, so it doesn't matter.
Not true. Libya,
there is.
Libya didn't have any debt at all.
I think it's sad.
Everybody over there got free college, free school, free college, and if you wanted to go study abroad, Libya would pay for you to go study abroad. bro. They had no debt. The country was rich. And that's what they don't want people to know about Libya. And that's why Gaddafi had to go. But that's
no. Virtually all sovereign nations hold some level of national debt. So that's not true, Carcino.
Okay.
What's going on?
I only go off knowledge. That's all. I go off.
We know that Gaddafi had to go because there was going to be a currency that was going to be stronger than both the dollar, the pound, and the euro. I understand that.
Right.
But one has nothing to do with the other. We're talking about Iran right now, okay?
And Iran.
And the fact of the matter is, listen, man.
Why do you think Iran won?
We don't.
Why do you think Iran won?
Why do you think Iran won?
They clearly won. They won a month ago. If you know military strategy, why did you mean to tell me you didn't listen?
You realize we gave up on shooting down their freaking drones with missiles a while ago. We've been shooting this shit down with our own drones.
Oh my goodness, dude! I don't know what news have you been listening to. You got to expand.
We got them lasered and everything else, man. Stop it.
Yeah, you sound like you sleepy. You've been up a long time. You probably need to get some rest. Their drones have been destroying everything over there. They have been winning the war with just drones. That's how they like, wait a minute, these little cheap $20,000 drones is doing all of this. They can't believe it. And they can't do anything about it. They're out of missiles now. They have no more missiles. The United States have no more missiles right now. They'll have to go sell out for 3 days, sell another ship back in. You can't refill in Bahrain and you can't go to Qatar. Both destroyed. So you can't go there. So you got it. The nearest place is 3 days out. So they were going to talk about, that's why Trump was like, we're going to hit them next week. They don't have any money. They have to go back and ask for more billions again to go back to war. So they was never going to go and bomb anybody. It was all a bluff. In Iran, they sitting there negotiating with Pakistan to try to come up with this deal. Trump just wanted to save face. You can't win against Iran. This is why they can't be overtaken. One, geographically. The mountains, the desert, it is a ground war. You're not going to win. You're not going to win that. You're going to cause hundreds of deaths, probably thousands of deaths in Iran. You don't know where all the landmines are. You don't know anything about their landscape. You will lose. Then
we went into the landscape and got our guy. What are you talking about?
Gee, gosh, you believe everything they tell you on the news. Jesus Christ. Do you think this man who got shot down landed in Iran? Really? And they just went over there and just got him?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I got a unicorn. It's invisible, but you can see. I'll sell it to you right now if you want.
Keep drinking that.
I'll sell it to you right now.
Keep drinking that Michigan water. You might see a unicorn really soon.
I'll sell you that invisible unicorn right now. You believe that story, you'd have lost all your marbles. If you believe that, the people that's been lying to you every time they take the podium saying a ship was blown out of the sky and they landed in Iran and we're going to go get them back. And we went in there and got them back. I'm like, well, who did you fight to get them? You didn't fight anybody to get them, though, did you? So, like they had to go in there and they had to do a military operation. There was guys.
Nobody said anything about military operation. We went on to their shit when we went and got our guy out.
That's right. Anybody go get the guy?
Right? This is really sad. This is the saddest again.
Where was he? Just gonna go to Iran and just go get the guy?
Yeah, with little to no fight.
Oh my God. With little to no fight. Who did they fight? Nobody was there for them.
No, yeah, that's why I said little to none.
So that's what I'm saying. So you got to doubt all of it. You don't believe any of it. gosh, because it don't make sense. When you have stories that don't make sense, you know it's theatrical. They do this to feed people like you. I can't believe you fall for this propaganda. There's no proof that guy landed anywhere over there. None. They cooked this up, and then they said, we sent the military action to go get this guy. You did? So Iranian people could not find this man, but the United States could. In a place they've never been.
Good morning, Daisha. How are you?
We would know where that plane wrecked at. We got radars, don't we?
And Iran's not going to know where a plane wrecked at. And you guys beat them there when they're on the land.
We would have GPS and all that other stuff on them, man. What are you talking about?
Oh my God!
This is an all-time low right here, man. This is
mine. Officially, you guys.
You act like we ain't got trackers on that F-15.
Then they put out a message that Iran said they were going to pay $60,000 to anybody who found him. You remember that? You remember hearing that, right?
I really don't understand what got into Carcino tonight, you guys. I think that I just think that I think he's been watching the wrong stuff. Listen to the wrong people.
Even Al Jazeera says we went in there and got him.
Yep. I know. Wait a minute. She should go live there.
Al Jazeera is reporting what they said on the podium.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, so if the United States, Donald Trump said we went in there and got him, Al Jazeera said, well, the United States said we went in and got their guy. So
because they're such fans of the United States.
They're reporting what Donald Trump said.
You guys, okay, go ahead. I need to.
Donald Trump is a pathological liar. That is a fact.
That's not a fact.
That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. He is a pathological liar.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Were you saying this stuff before 2016, Carcino? Were you saying that he was a pathological liar before 2016?
Before 2016?
I've never heard him say that. I've never heard him say that back then.
I've never heard him say that either.
Yeah.
I seen him a lot and didn't really care too much about him when he won the presidency.
So wait, no, that isn't what I asked, Carcino. Did you think he was a pathological liar before 2016?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've seen Donald Trump.
Okay. That answers everything.
And Donald Trump stood in front of me when the whole Tito Trinidad fight. We're in the back room and the fight is being delayed and Trump is in there trying to intimidate people, walking around, stumbling like a doofus. And everybody's like, what is he doing? And he was just standing around. And I'm like, I think he wants somebody to see. I'm like, hey, what's up, Trump? Oh, how you doing? And it's like he wanted somebody to speak to him. He was just hovering over everybody. I'm like, what is his, like, we're worried about the fight kicking off. If we're going to have a fight, we're not going to have a fight. What's happening here? They having the hand wrap controversy. He's just hovering over everybody. And we're like, what is going on here? We're trying to get this fight going and we're worried about this. And this dude's just hovering for attention. So I knew he was an attention hound. I mean, he was in WWE fighting Vince McMahon. You know, this is who Trump is. He's an entertainer.
I know how to make us feel better, you guys. I know what to put us all on the same page. Okay.
A good Trump video.
Oh my God. Here's the pattern.
Are you willing to end this conflict with Iran charging tolls for passage through the strait?
Us charging tolls?
Iran.
What about us charging tolls?
Is that something you're considering?
I'd rather do that than let them have them run. Why shouldn't we? We're the winner. We won. Okay. They are militarily defeated. The only thing they have is the psychology of, oh, we're going to drop a couple of mines in the water. All right. No, we have a concept where we'll charge tolls. Okay?
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS
started
News.
off with 3 lives.
Donate
right
now.
3 lives.
I wanted us to all. I wanted to remind
you. Giving me such a headache.
Lie, and you don't think he's a pathological lie? He just told you 3 straight lies back to back.
How does he not feel listening to that, how did you not feel a sense of what's the word, you guys? Patriotism right now. How did you not feel that? Hey, Catwalk, good to see you.
I felt
about your USA. If you don't like USA, then leave. What's wrong with me tonight?
I felt strong patriotism in my heart for Iran when I heard those lies.
He's just as crazy as he wants to be. Carcino, yeah, he is.
I am learning the national anthem of Iran Friday night.
I can't. I love
it's
Donald
hard. It's hard to deal with.
I can't. But I wanted you guys. So when you guys speak, you see how confident Donald Trump is. Now, again, I'm not a Trumper. But I don't make me laugh when I'm trying to make a serious point, please. Don't make me laugh, because then people are gonna think I'm a dingbat. But listen, Donald Trump is speaking. Number one, now I'm not gonna go as far as to say we won a war. I'm not gonna say that. I will say that we are winning. We're in a good spot. I'm not gonna say we won until this war is over. So I'm not gonna do that. But you know how Donald Trump speaks. We won the war. You know how he speaks. But it's a win for the United States to have the Strait of Hormuz open and to have Iran not build these nuclear weapons. That's a win for the United States. That's what we were asking for in the first place. And we want them to not attack Israel because
the Strait of Hormuz being open.
Huh?
And the Strait of Hormuz being open.
Isn't that the first thing I said? Isn't that the first thing I said? No, 23B right. I'm saying that, like I said, I can't say that we won while we're in negotiations, but I can say that we are winning. So, like I said, I don't disagree with something because Donald Trump said it, but Donald Trump is saying that we won because he can see the end results already.
Didn't Donald Trump say he will accept nothing less than a regime change?
No, please stay focused, Carcino. Stay focused. Stay focused.
I am.
You're not, though. You're not.
I'm asking a question. Didn't he say he will accept nothing less than a regime change?
Donald Trump took out their major leaders. He did. That's something he did. And he's proud of that because of what they have done to the United States.
But he says he will elect who's going to run Iran.
Okay, but Donald Trump does a lot of trolling. Donald Trump does a lot of trolling. We know that.
Now he's trolling. Oh, my God. I don't need the president of the United States of America trolling in a war. He's not. Like, what is going on here?
No.
What are we talking about?
Just a moment.
Daisha, what destruction are you talking about, Daisha? Daisha, we've had this conversation before. I'm not understanding you. We've had this conversation. No. What is it? The United States is winning this war.
Hey, who is that, Deja? Hey, Deja, you my girl.
This is the saddest it gets.
Shoot, Deja know what she talking about.
What happened to Claude?
I'm right here. I'm right here. This is just sad.
Tell him, Claude. Tell
him. I've said all I've had to say. I'm too disgusted.
Yeah, this Deja, she not fooled.
Let's just say this. If Trump was some sort of king, Carcino would not be able to say the shit that he's saying.
Exactly. It's sad.
And everybody knows I'm not.
He would not be able to say it.
Now you guys are buying. No, they should. No. Let me tell you something. It has a big Iranian flag, and you're like, "Hi, Carcino, are you okay?" Listen, even if you have hatred for Donald Trump,
Carcino's having the time of his life with the damn Iranian flag.
Yeah, it's just bad.
I feel strong. That flag seemed to give me empowered. After watching how they took down the United States, my goodness.
Carcino, you're cool. You're cool, man. I enjoy you, even though we're opposing each other right now.
This is incredible. What a performance.
I do appreciate those.
What a strategic battle.
You guys see how
you're acting like LeBron is retiring right now, man. Like
I'm telling you, Iran, okay, you said like we won, they didn't win, And you said, what did Iran win? Let me tell you what they won. They get to keep and have full control of the Strait of Hormuz, something they never had before. So now they're going to have that. They get their military gets to
Number one, it hasn't been set in stone. It hasn't been set in stone. 23B Red, I appreciate you. Best president we will ever see. I'm out. I think you'd better off teaching the truth instead of arguing with the leftards. Don't worry, 23B Red. I'll be back doing my verticals again. I'm working out some stuff with YouTube right now, but I'll be back doing the verticals. They just have to stop striking my channel. They stop striking me. I don't bully you guys. Come on now.
Yeah. So
people are straight. I'll be back.
That's what they control now fully. They fully will have control of the Strait of Hormuz. Something they wanted all along. They get to make their ballistic missiles, and the United States can never attack them again. That's going to be agreed upon. All of these things are going to be agreed upon. So all of this is going to happen. Iran has completely won this war. They have made money all while the Strait of Hormuz was closed for the United States and all the other countries out there, costing them money. China got what they wanted out of it. The United States was losing billions and billions in making enemies with their allies. Now
China got what they wanted out of it. Why did they press Iran into doing the ceasefire?
China did not press Iran.
Yes, they did. I posted a link to it earlier.
Posted a link to some nonsense. There's some nonsense some idiot wrote, not based on facts. Facts is how would you push them to a ceasefire when the United States have to
when you're like their major, when you're their major financial backer? Yeah, I would say you carry a lot of weight.
Why do they financial backer? What do they get from them? They get oil.
Yeah.
From Iran. So
yeah, they're also the most populous, one of the most populous countries on earth, either first or second behind India. So yeah, they're going to consume a lot of oil from Iran.
Matter of fact, they went to Iran and got this in reserve. They were taking millions out per month. They saw this war coming. They have 1.5 billion barrels of oil in reserve because they were preparing for something like this. They did it all last year. That was the highest number they've ever did. So they got 1.5 billion barrels in reserve.
Reports suggest that China heavily pressured Iran to accept the 2-week ceasefire in the U.S.-Israel war to protect its economic interests amid U.S. threats to Iran's infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. And who wrote this? Right? Exactly. It's nonsense. Have you saw that? Have you saw that reported on any news channel ever? No. It was
Al Jazeera, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC.
Yeah, and they're saying China made them do this, so nonsense. It's absolute nonsense because the United States have to agree to everything Iran wants for them to even negotiate.
Okay, I'm looking it up. You got CNN, left media, left wing says Trump says that China pushed Iran to negotiate on India Today. China.
Whoa. Read that title again. What did you say? What did you say CNN said?
Which part? Trump says China pushed Iran.
There you go. Trump said, right? Trump said China did it, right? That's all I needed to hear.
Lord.
That's all I needed to hear. Trump said
I have to pray for you, Carcino. That's all I'm saying. I'll just pray for you.
That's all I needed to hear. Trump said,
I'm praying for you.
Trump can say,
you said Trump
can say 2 + 2 = 4. Carcino will be like, no, it's 3.
I know.
Once you said Trump said, it was already over. That man I don't think he's capable of telling the truth. That man just has
Trump can say the sky is blue. Carcino will be like, no, look over there, it's orange.
I'm gonna go. I don't believe a goddamn thing you say. I'm gonna have to see it for myself because I already know you a liar. This dude lies so much. Every post.
These next, but what I can say, even though Carcino is trolling you guys,
he can't help himself. That's why I say he's a pathological liar. He can't help himself. He lies for no reason.
So the next few days are going to be critical for the United States, and what's happening going forward. It's gonna be critical.
Trump could say the Pistons are winning the title this year, and Carcino, you do not believe that?
No, hell no. I'd be like, God damn it, he just fucked it all up. My bad.
They're losing to Boston anyway.
He just screwed up.
I'm trying to
I could agree with that. They're losing to Boston.
No, we're not.
And I know. Hold on. I'm trying to show you guys. Because I know you guys think that
what a terrible president and a terrible person. How could anybody root for Donald Trump? Womanizer, lying. I'm like, he's got.
I'm rooting for the troops. It's not about Donald Trump. Jeez.
Gosh, Trump is just horrible. And a horrible example of our country. This dude losing a lawsuit to an adult film star. I'm like,
just
what
stop. Nobody did it. Sometimes you just see now you just throwing out a lot of nonsense out there because you're bored. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen to that heat that oozes out of this guy's skin right now. Just like, he's gonna bring up some shit Trump did in like 1979, man. Like
paying off an adult film star. That is crazy.
It's not working. It's not working. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, you want to go with a guy that's paying off adult film stars, found guilty in sexual assault cases?
No, he didn't assault anybody. He didn't assault anybody. No, fake news. He just tried to pay. He just wanted peace so it doesn't interfere with his campaign and other things he's got going on. And when you have a lot of money, sometimes it's just
was found guilty.
No. There's a lot of guilty people. A lot of innocent people that's been found guilty, and you should know that, especially being a black person.
Did you see the evidence? Did you see his deposition?
So I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Go read
Trump's deposition. Found guilty off of, and you know what?
Read his deposition. Did you hear what Trump said in his own words?
You know
that she asked for it.
No, you're misconstruing his words, and that's what you're.
His words are even worse. His words are even worse. I'm just like, what in the world is this fool saying? I was like, this guy was feeling he was so like, he was saying that this is what she wanted. And I was like, oh my God, Trump has lost his mind. He gonna lose. I was reading the deposition. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Claude, did you read that deposition of Trump in that doggone sexual assault case? This is why they don't want him to be depositioned for the Epstein case, because he doesn't have a filter. He don't know. He has no training whatsoever. Like, I don't think the elevator goes to the third floor in his brain. He talked like I'm like, dude, you on trial. Like, this is a real case. And he was talking like, this is all bullshit. She liked every minute of it. Like, this is, I'm like, oh my God. Like, dude, what are you doing? I know his lawyers was ready to break something. This dude was a complete moron. I hope somebody could bring that up. Miss you, where she's at. Please bring up that deposition of Donald Trump on that case, please. That was incredible. I couldn't believe he would do something like that. I was just like, man, this dude is not smart. This is the same one. This is the guy that looked up at a solar eclipse 3 times with no glasses on. He just keep looking up at a solar eclipse. I'm like, burn it out.
You've reached a new low tonight.
I reached a new low.
You've reached a new low tonight. This is bad.
Because Donald Trump's case?
No, because you got the Iranian flag behind you. Like, yeah, go Iran. You know they don't like you, right?
They love me.
Ooh, okay.
All right, go to Tehran tonight then, bro.
I have no problem with no Iranian people.
Listen, you're not Muhammad
Yeah,
Ali.
but that's
You're not Muhammad
that's
Ali
not
talking
it
about
though.
forgetting me.
It's where they have a problem with you.
No, they don't. They don't have a problem with me at all. They sent the letter. Did you read the
Yeah,
letter?
man, go walk on the streets of Tehran real quick and get back to us.
Did you read the letter that they wrote to Americans?
The letter they wrote to America?
Yeah, they wrote a letter to us.
Who's they?
Iran.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the president of Iran wrote a letter to the United States.
Oh, the one that's still alive? Okay.
Yeah, they wrote a letter to the United States saying,
how is Iran winning when we took out like what three? We took out what? How many of their top leaders?
I don't know. According to Trump, he killed everybody, but that's, you can't believe nothing he say. So who knows who's walking around? I can't believe nothing that man said.
Good morning, Mr. Carruthers.
The last I checked was
Mr.
close to 50 of their top leaders.
Mr. Sebastian.
I don't know. We have no confirmation on that, so I can't say.
You got confirmation of the Ayatollah dying.
Yeah, that's what started this. So yeah, that's we. Well, not we as the country. Trump came out like, yeah, we got him once they confirmed it. Iran confirmed it, but they have not confirmed any of this other stuff he's been talking.
Of course, they're not going to confirm
just
it. We're in battle with them. They're not going to come right out and say
They
it.
confirmed everything.
I have a doctor's appointment. I gotta go. This is great.
What kind of message does that send your people when we say, yeah, this person died? Yeah, this person died. No, they're not going to keep that shit under wraps. What are you talking about?
Oh, where you going tonight? Misunderstood? You getting ready? You glossing up?
I am addicted to lip gloss. Y'all know that. I always put lip gloss on these lips. It's my fault they luscious. Like I just put lip.
Oh, look at you. Okay.
I ain't saying.
Would you like knock them upside the head because you're right over them? Can you do that?
What stream do you guys not see me using lip gloss? I live in a desert. It is so dry out here. I got mosquitoes in my house biting me up. Like, yeah, I'm having problems. It's 2:43 in the morning. I gotta get up at 6 o'clock. Like,
yeah, that's Trump, man.
It's almost 6 o'clock here. It's 5:45 in the morning here, and I have my doctor's appointment.
Y'all gotta get up and make that money for Iran, baby.
Let me tell you something.
This
Because
is
you're collecting a Persian check.
Daisha, thank you
All
so
y'all
much.
tax money.
Daisha does not agree with me. I appreciate you, Daisha. You're beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yes, Daisha, you are so beautiful and smart too.
Daisha is pretty.
His ass. God damn. You might as well win him. You might as well win Carcino the lip gloss at this point because he is kissing some ass right now.
I'm being a truthful person.
I agree with him. I like Dacia too. She's cool. Yeah.
I wonder about the real estate over there in Iran. I might have to give me a vacation.
Go move there. Go move there.
Yeah, I might give me a vacation spot over there.
Bro, you go live in Iran. I bet you don't last 5 minutes.
He's gonna end up a hospital.
You have a short live in Iran.
No, they're gonna be like, I'm kicking it with the new Ayatollah, baby. We over here getting down, man. We lift it up.
This is sad.
I all I could do is pray for him. But if you don't kick me off your panel, then
I never kicked you off a panel.
Did I? You see how defensive he is?
I don't know, man. Like he's like Ben Wallace winning Defensive Player of the Year over there, man.
I just said if he does not kick me off the panel, then when Iran meets with Donald Trump Friday, I would love to have a conversation. I would love it. I love
it too.
I bet you he'll have all sorts of spin.
Yeah, you better hope he get out of there.
He'll be just fine, bro.
All right. Okay.
He'll be fine. I think that
Bro, Trump is, bro. You're gonna hold a parade if Trump ends up dead over there?
No, I don't want him dead at all. I want him alive when he's in jail.
Okay.
I want him alive when they put them cuffs on him.
These next few days is going to be really crucial, and what's happening over there in the Middle East is going to be crucial, and we're going to see what's happening. Donald, nothing is set in stone yet, you guys. Nothing is set in stone. We got to watch.
Yeah, this is CeaseFire.
You have to put up American. Well, you don't have to put up American flags, but don't be like Carcino with the whole Iranian flag. That was my problem with the No Kings protest. I went out there to represent, to show, but I saw every flag except the United States. That's not right. It's not right.
Be like this Carcino with the great patriot Carcino.
You should have had him wear like the Apollo Creed get up.
Yeah. Apollo Creed.
It's a Rocky.
He said,
yes, that's you, dude. You're looking real close. That's you.
That's right. My flag is amazing.
Well, people feel, some people are just so consumed with ignorance that they will rather have an Iranian flag than one of their own. My internet's kind of messing up, you guys. Sorry. And I just, that's how some people are. That's how some people are. But, you know, then you have the rest of us that are, you know, that stands by our country, that I fought for my country, which means that I put my life on the line for this country. And it makes me sad that people will hold an Iranian flag instead of their own. But what can I say? If it wasn't against my HOA, I would have a flag outside my house. Okay? But I can't where I live. But it's sad.
my HOA is kind of like that here too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wanted my face on a flag.
Nobody but tell me what to do in my house.
Well, that's just where I live. Like where we live, it's very. I mean, the HOA is strict. I'm kind of happy about the HOA, or else we'd have all kinds of ridiculousness, cars parked everywhere, stuff like this. You know, it keeps up the value of the house. On the other hand, I would like to have a flag, but I can't.
Yeah, I like living in an HOA too. Our shit is clean as hell.
Yeah, it's clean. Like you go outside. Haven't I streamed outside for you guys?
Like that. Like the air just tastes different in an HOA. It's just like
Man, HOA got control over y'all whole life.
Oh God, Christina,
no, they don't. No, they don't.
Wrong with
He's
you?
really on a roll today, I tell you.
Christina forgets that I am actually from his area. Like I'm from like Wisconsin. So I understand the things that's going on over there in those parts. I still don't see why he thinks and he believes the way that he does, but there's a lot of delusion, and people just, you know, are going against the grain. I don't know what to say. It's pretty sad to watch. Why are you laughing? I'm from Illinois and Wisconsin. I'm actually not from California. I live in California, and I have been able to see the truth and look beyond the BS that people were trying to sell me. So some people just haven't reached that level of consciousness.
Brainwash? No.
Brainwash? No. Brainwash is the person holding up an Iranian flag when there is nothing Iranian about you besides your mouth right now.
Can you fix me a gyro with
You have no idea. You're a veteran. Yes, I'm a veteran. I was in the Navy. I served my country. I was on a ship. I loved it. Then I went to college. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. So yeah, I'm not this nobody walking around here. Like I fought for this country because I was willing to die for this country. So
I'm not willing to die for Trump.
I said this country. Donald Trump is not this whole country. Our country has a rich history, and we do. If I could have if I could have taken office, but that's another story for another day. I just love politics. I love this country. I understand it. And some people will vote against this country. What is that saying? You chop off your hand. Oh, I always mess up sayings. But some people will go against this country, even though it hurts their best interest. That people don't have America's best interest in mind. They're selfish. They're not hard workers. They want everything given to them. They would complain even if everything went their way because they're just a bunch of complainers. And even if something is in America's best interest, they'll go against it because they really hate this country. You have a lot of people that's living here, even though people are dying to come into this country, they're dying for it. To come here with all the opportunities that we have, they'll go against the grain just to, they'll hurt themselves just to say, look at you voted for Donald Trump. Or they, yeah. Iranians wouldn't even like you because you're American. Exactly, Zero. They wouldn't like Carcino. They're not asking for him to come there. They're not asking for him to hold up their flag.
Zero's brainwashed.
Zero's not brainwashed. Zero is a very intelligent, educated woman who knows exactly what she's talking about. Salute, Misunderstood. My friend from high school was in the Navy too. Salute. Thank you for your service, Misunderstood. Malong, I appreciate that. Thank you, friend, for their service as well. Thank you.
So now that everybody is working for Iran, how do you feel about that? That your tax money is going to go to Iran?
No one's working for Iran. No one's working.
Yeah,
No
Iran.
Not at all.
Tax money, you got to rebuild Iran.
No.
So that's going to be 10 years of all your tax money going over there to Iran. Congratulations. Now, who won the war again?
The United States is winning. No one has won so far, but we're winning.
How you winning and you got to pay to rebuild them?
No one has. Nobody.
Do Iran have to pay to rebuild the base?
No, that's not happening.
I don't think so. So, yeah, that tells me who won.
Oh, this guy, man.
That's why I played Donald Trump for you guys, to cheer you up and to let you guys hear what's really happening in the country. I could play JD Vance, but we'll do tomorrow or later today.
Whoa, my gosh.
What's your problem?
JD Vance? Oh, God. Man.
JD Vance is going to be our president in 2028. Mark my words.
Yeah, he'll be our president at the end of the year. He'll be our president in December. In December, he will be the president, unless they could find a way to get his ass out too, because he definitely should be gone.
JD Vance isn't going anywhere. I do worry about Donald Trump's safety. Because of all the assassination attempts they've taken out on his life. That doesn't keep our country stable.
No, I don't want him dead at all. Please do not kill Donald Trump.
No, that would be horrible. That'd be horrible. Do you guys know how? Do you guys think? Listen, if that happened, God forbid, I would be so sad. I don't think anybody would be able to snap me out of it. I'd be so sad.
I wouldn't be sad, but I'm just saying that is a horrible thing. Do not kill that man. He needs to be alive to serve that jail time. And go put them cuffs on him and throw him down. He needs to be alive for all of it.
Actually, you're not listening. I told you guys why we went to war. We went to war to stop Iran from building nuclear weapons. That's why we went to war.
That's the lie she believed.
It's not a lie.
That's the lie she believed.
This is just bad.
Yeah, that's the lie she believed. That we went over there, just like they saying we went over there for weapons of mass destruction. All over again.
It was an out lie. He was trying to finish the job that his father started. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different.
Same ball game, same playbook, same lie. They building weapons. Where's your intelligence? Where's
if you are, I think you can't work.
Where's any intelligence to say this is happening? Where is it? No one have seen any proof. Nothing. No inspectors have come
You
over
guys-
there to say that. Oh, they just know, and they just went straight to war. It's like, my goodness, this dude has violated so many international laws. And he
Look at Deja, like lock him up. Deja, what's wrong with you today?
That's right, Deja. Tell you, she's smart and intelligent. She's not going for the brainwash. She see what's up. Don't worry, Deja. He going down. Deja, man.
No, they have plenty of. That's not true. Black Rose Reagan, that they have plenty of uranium to build a nuclear weapon. That's
But
part
they
of the
don't
problem.
mean that they're building one. It does not mean that they're building one. Like they said, they have no intentions of building a nuclear weapon. They don't
want
need
nuclear
to.
weapons. That's been proven.
No, that does not. It's not been proven at all. Another Trump lie. Boy, you sounded just like him today. Y'all are full of propaganda, bro.
I am not for propaganda. None of my sound like Donald Trump. The only thing I like about you right now is that Cubs
Drinking that propaganda juice.
Nobody's drinking no propaganda truth, but I have this channel to spread the truth and to, you know, I have the most non-biased, open-minded chat you're ever gonna meet. My commentary is very non-biased. I play the right and I play the left. I played both tonight. You know?
Yeah, this is all Israel's fault. Israel started this whole mess.
Stop with Israel. Stop with Israel. Well,
independent thinking is very necessary in this.
Yeah, they started this whole mess. We would not be in this mess if Israel didn't start it. They are just wicked.
and they do have enough uranium to build Black Rose. They do.
They're not building a nuclear bomb. They never had a nuclear bomb. They never wanted one. Like they said, they did not want a nuclear bomb. They don't need.
Yes, they do.
They don't need a
We
nuclear
have
bomb.
intelligence on the ground that says otherwise.
Iran does not need a nuclear bomb. They don't want one. It went from nuclear bomb to they're making a missile that could reach the United States. So it's crazy how they changed the narrative.
No, they've been trying. The guy that was trying to make a long-range missile is unalive. Trump took him out. They took him out. The military took him out. So, but they still want to have long-range missiles. Why are you?
Yes, they want long-range missiles. No, they want to make ballistic missiles, and that's what they've always had the right to make, ballistic missiles.
So now you're saying they have the right, but at first you're saying they didn't want to. Make up your mind.
No, they don't want nuclear weapons, but long-range missiles, yes. They want the missiles to be able to go longer, yeah. To go deeper into targets they want. They're not going to attack the United States. They don't.
There's some people that like the United States.
They
that
only
Americans,
defend.
you're supporting foreign countries.
Iran does not have any history of ever attacking anyone. They have only defended. There's no record of Iran attacking anybody first ever. That's facts. So when anybody come up and say that we did what, we did this, we did that, show me a record where Iran attacked someone first. They don't. They always react. They always react.
And other terrorist organizations.
That's what they say, but here y'all are getting money from Qatar that funds Hamas. Oh, we're going to omit that, right? Now we're going to say Qatar doesn't fund Hamas, who killed American soldiers, but because Trump's getting airplanes, it's all cool, right? You see, it's all about who we like. See?
I think you are ridiculous with that flag, and so
why the flag got something to do with it?
It does. It does.
This flag represents. This is who you paying now. You paying them. I'm paying. Y'all paying.
Why don't you go over there and spew your talking points and see how far that's going to get you?
Oh, they gonna love me. I might get an office over there.
Would you guys vote for me if I ran for office? Imagine MU office, but I'm like,
Israel started this whole thing. And once they got the whole thing, because all they want to do is bomb the Middle East, and they've been doing it and getting away with it for
you know what I
years.
should do, you guys? I should run some vertical streams on the history of Iran and how they have attacked not just the United States, but other countries. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, you should do that. Find a history
on
somebody.
On
That's what I
Houthis
want.
and Hezbollah.
I need to see that. Show me that.
I have no problem doing that. I have no problem.
Yeah, show me Iran attacking somebody.
Yeah, I give you the real history, the history they don't teach you in school.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need that fictional magazine.
That was so disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. I don't know what was more disrespectful, that fly or you just said. It's so disrespectful. No, it's okay, Black Rose. I understand. I do the same thing.
Where is Deja? Where is my Deja?
Deja alone. Deja's not bothering you.
I know she's
I
not.
think he's getting ready for work or something.
I don't mind Deja at all.
Leave Deja alone. Deja is
she is unique.
She's unique.
That's right.
She's unique. She's really, I give her all that, but
she's alert. She is not fooled by this propaganda machine that y'all trying to keep up here tonight.
See eye to eye on our talking points at all.
You got the doc up here talking crazy. Back in this nightmare of a person named Trump. I'm making a lot of valid arguments. Israel is the problem. They've always been.
I don't understand.
Israel then bombed everybody in the Middle East, and they want to continue to bomb people. And
you don't have to worry about it. I got you guys involved. I owe you guys some verticals. I will just let the information play. You guys know, some of you know what I do. I will let it play for you.
Now, why are they striking you? I don't even understand what's going on with that.
I'll tell you on the back end so they stopped striking me. But it's I got struck for, and you know I just appeal them. I've not been able to appeal them all, but it takes a minute. That's why I've been doing verticals for, let's see, hate speech and for what was the other one? I'll tell you in the back end. Not hate speech. I'm sorry, not hate speech. I meant the bullying thing, which of course was a false flag. And the other one was I can show it to you, but I went on my appeal, so I'm not really worried about it. But that's why I'm not running those other streams for a while. Was it Mr. Fruit? I don't know. I have to show it to you. Hey, dumb. Who was the first country to? Okay. Hey, dumb. About casino. That was for you, but okay. Israel is a problem. And not only that, you guys, but I think that you guys are missing one thing. You guys are missing it. Most people in the United States have voted. Oh my goodness, Deja. Yeah, I had to take a break. But if you guys send me, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But I kind of don't want them to keep using the same strikes. That's why I'm kind of reluctant to say. But I just appeal them. Privacy strikes, whatever. I just appeal them because I don't put out people's information. I don't bully people. So I just appeal all of them and I win. I bet when I'm ninjas in the B sector. Deja, I'm trying to tell you. I would think YouTube loves your content. Thank you, Black Rose. I do well. Hey, Toby. Good morning. They says you need an Alka-Seltzer.
You need an enema.
I love Deja. Even though I don't agree with her.
Who are you talking about?
I don't agree with her political points of view, but I still love her.
You need an enema, man.
Who?
You need an enema. Yeah, you need an enema.
Israel is the problem.
Your head been down for 30 minutes. What you talking about?
Well, it's 6:06 in the morning, and I have a doctor's appointment in about three hours. How about that? I've been up since what? 4? I'm exhausted.
Go to bed. I said I'm not keeping you up.
You can go rest. I can handle this.
Oh yeah, you're doing a bang up job right now, huh?
I'm doing an outstanding job. Get ready to get some rest so you can get up and earn some money for Iran.
No.
All your tax money going to Iran. Now we finna rebuild Iran and pay for it.
Oh my gosh, I definitely need to stay up now. Jeez.
So congratulations, the people that's up here saying we won or we're winning and we're gonna pay Iran for 10 years. They're gonna be rebuilding Iran, and we sitting over here talking about we winning. And they tax money got to go to Iran, but they worried about people getting Section 8 over here. Now you tell me what makes sense. You ain't caring about billions of dollars being thrown away.
Section 8, you're doing that rage baiting propaganda. Yeah, that's a different Toby. Good morning, Toby. That's we're not talking about Section 8 because you're not about to get me down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, no. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all care about Section 8.
He's at it again.
That your tax money finna go with Iran. You okay with that? So you okay with Iran getting your tax money?
Like Carsino, I will hear you all out, Black Rose. That's something I will do. You will not get timed out. You will not get blocked for any of your points of views. Okay?
I'm not cool with anybody getting my money, but that's another story.
You tell him, Claude. Carsino, are you really this?
So you don't think America, Kaiser Sosa, you don't think America is fin to pay for the rebuilding of Iran?
No, we're not about to pay to rebuild Iran. The problem is that this isn't Republican values. Okay. Casino got my chat, man.
What?
Casino got my chat, man. I think that I would love for you to move that flag.
Yeah, definitely Conan help.
Did we repay Japan for blowing up Hiroshima?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just spoke about that.
We paid reparations on this side, but did we pay Japan?
No, we did not. No, we did not.
You paid the right. You paying the people.
No, we did not pay Japan.
Did we pay Japan? Did we rebuild Japan?
You had to pay the people reparations for what you done. It was a war
We
crime.
repaid the people over here on this side.
But you're gonna rebuild Iran.
If we didn't rebuild Hiroshima or Nagasaki, what makes you think we're gonna rebuild Iran?
See, that's the thing I'm saying about Casino. He double talks because
okay, so you don't believe that's gonna happen. Okay.
No.
Okay, he says he doesn't believe it.
And he said that
you misunderstood. Let's get where you at. You believe that's not gonna happen, right? We're not gonna rebuild Iran.
No.
Okay. What about you, Uncle Claude?
Man, I wouldn't be shocked if they did, but
you already know they finna do.
but the fact of the matter is, I'm still not rooting for them. That's ridiculous.
Hey, I didn't ask you that. I just said, do you think that we're gonna rebuild, give them the money?
Like that, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
Exactly. So you know what's gonna happen. All right, don't worry. So now we know where we all know where we stand. I'm standing on the fact that they're gonna be compensated for this war, for all the damage they caused in Iran, and the United States will be paying them. And guess who's going to become the people that got to pay for it? Our tax money. Now, Doc don't believe it, and Misunderstood don't believe it.
But
I don't want to say, but he know that this is a reality and it's going to happen.
I clearly said I wouldn't be shocked if they did. I know what I said.
He wouldn't be shocked because he already knows it's happening. He just don't want to say it.
Listen,
it's okay.
So Casino, like I said before, so Casino.
It's sounding to me like he's acknowledging the possibility.
Casino tries to use like a lot of words, because remember when I said that we didn't pay Japan anything? We paid people, American citizens, Japanese Americans. And then he went on to say, oh, nobody's talking about Japan. He twists his words because now he's talking about Japan. I knew exactly what I was saying before when I say that we did not pay Japan. Now, Carcino is saying, oh, but paying the people is paying Japan. So he's just trying to make it seem like I'm wrong when I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. The United States, listen, I don't really do hypotheticals. I report on the news. That's my job. That's what I do. I report on the news and what's happening. And right now, there's a temporary ceasefire. They're in negotiations, and we will see what's going to happen. The Strait of Hormuz has opened up temporarily, and this is what's happening right now.
2-week ceasefire.
Well, let's see what happens.
We're going to see what happens. And I'm going to be right over here reporting on the truth, and you're going to be right over there spewing your propaganda.
Yep, and when we're paying for Iran, and then they
That's
got
a little head bob she did, a little extra attitude.
Your flag is melting, by the way.
And they got the Strait of Hormuz open, and they got total.
Wait, there's 2 losers.
I want y'all to
Iran and the Cubs.
We won, crap.
Got 2 losers now in the background.
All right.
Oh,
Shouts out to everybody.
That was a shot.
Shouts out to
that was a shot straight out the Wrigley Field.
David, thank you for holding it down with your common sense. In that chat,
he struck out just like Dave Kingman used to.
Damn.
That chat needs.
I went back a ways, didn't I? Just told my age.
Hold it down.
I recognize Dave Kingman.
Christina, you are so confused, but I'm gonna pray for you. I'm
gonna pray for you too.
I know. Might have, with that flag in the background, I might have to pray to Allah.
Why are you bouncing like that? Why are you bouncing?
Right. Allah, pray to Allah.
Oh Lord.
This thing gonna lost his mind. He lost his mind.
You are not Malcolm X.
I'm Carcino X now, baby.
Yeah.
Allah.
Yeah. Did Muhammad marry a 9-year-old?
Who?
Ooh.
Just saying.
You talking about Elijah Muhammad? Okay.
No.
Not
Ali. Prophet
not
Muhammad.
Ali.
If you read the Quran, you would
Prophet.
know. I'm just saying.
Oh, the Prophet Muhammad. I don't know if he married
a 9-year-old.
He did.
I don't know if that happened.
He did.
You got to understand, back then.
I don't know, but all of a sudden,
he was 51.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know at that time. I don't know what's going on with that at all. I got to go back and reread that.
Yeah, do it because you try to research everything else when it serves your interest. But
no,
you don't
I said I would go
Iranians are gonna rebuild Iran, Buttercup. Damn, he called you Buttercups. You know, damn.
No, you said you're talking about Elijah Muhammad. He did have 26 kids by 26 different women, which is why Malcolm left the Nation of Islam.
Well, that's the nation. I don't deal with the nation. I'm not the nation.
Nor does Islam either. They don't consider it Islam. I know.
No, they don't.
All right.
I was there for
I'm not down for the hair
I
jokes.
was actually there for the meeting with the Sunni Muslims and the Nation of Islam. They had it at they actually had it in a like a big cathedral. It was a church, which was crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, what are y'all doing in a church? Shouldn't y'all be in a mosque?
It said pray for Carcino's hair when I need more prayers than him. That's fucked up.
Ironically, one of Dr. Muhammad's sons became my Black Studies teacher in college.
Mm.
Yeah.
Black Rose, we want the same thing, and we have looks like Black Rose, your wishes come true. We have a president that puts us first, so it looks like our prayers are being answered. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Who in the world said that nonsense? Who in the world said that our president puts us first? Are you kidding me? Who is he put first in the United States besides himself? He puts himself first over the country. No, he's done nothing for this country. Look at your gas price. Go to the gas station right now.
I'm in California. Things are high.
That's due to the Strait.
You guys definitely like to use recent history to add to your argument.
Black Rose, go look at your gas pump.
What was the gas prices before this?
Lord,
what was this been in years?
Yep, this is the highest it's ever been. So
yeah, because of a war. But before the war, wasn't it the lowest it's been in years?
No, it didn't. And that's the thing.
Well,
it's literally the lowest it's been like before 2020 on gas.
I gotta go sleep.
Still high.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Gas is
let's let Claude go to sleep, man. He gotta go and get that money for Iran. You too, Doc. You too misunderstood. We all
enjoy your Persian check, bro.
That's right. Y'all working for Iran. Y'all
no. You're paid by Iranian state media. I can already tell.
Kaiser, get that money ready.
You are basically Iranian Fox News.
He's gonna choke on a falafel later on.
Well, thank you. I'm proud of that. That was a proud statement.
What? You're gonna be proud of choking on a falafel?
Iranian state TV casino.
Yeah, he said I'm a Iranian Fox News. I'm like, oh man, that's incredible.
But we're in war now, Daisha, so things change because we're in war. Gas prices and cost of grocery was going down, but we all have to make sacrifices for this war. Okay.
Oh yeah, remember Trump said there won't be no war. He said Kamala and Biden want wars. If you don't want a war, vote Trump.
He said unnecessary war. He said unnecessary.
Yeah, he said wars. Period.
That's true. Unnecessary war.
He said wars. Period.
This is bad.
And speaking of unnecessary war, we're in an unnecessary war.
We're not.
Nah, this war is very necessary because China was making moves.
And did they lose anything? China lose them? No.
I know there's
it's just being strategic at this point.
I haven't seen it.
We're making a play on Greenland because of China. We're making plays on Cuba because of China, and Venezuela because of China.
As many plays as you want. China controls the game. They control the board still, and they are good. And right now, the United States is losing, and China is winning.
The United States is not
China.
losing anything. The United States is
No,
not
the United
losing.
States is definitely not losing. China's winning. China's winning in like certain areas, like buying farmland and stuff like that.
I might move to China.
Bye.
Beijing.
I'm thinking of getting out of here.
What's wrong with you?
I'm thinking of getting out of this country.
Bring me some egg foo young when you come back. Listen.
I want pork buns.
I might not be returning back.
Oh shit.
Nah, you're returning back. You return back armed with Chinese food. I want pork
I'll
buns.
return back when they arrest Trump. Then I'll be like, all right, we getting back.
All right, now you're starting to sound like Rosie O'Donnell, bro.
Well, he's going to jail. We already know that.
He's not going to jail.
He's going to jail.
I'll be here to cheer
I'm
you
gonna
up.
move to Ireland until Donald Trump gets arrested. Then I'll come back.
Rosie O'Donnell. I'm glad.
I want him alive and healthy.
I'll take it.
100%.
Rosie O'Cino.
I want him in his best health. I want to see the look when they put them cuffs on him and started.
Yeah, Rosie O'Cino over there, man.
Rosie has broader shoulders than Carcino, but I digress.
Well, that's true, actually, man.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. The Democrats are going to win midterms in November.
Oh my God! How much more can I hear this?
The next day, the very next day,
is visibly annoyed.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, so y'all can hold.
I usually can stay polite, but
in November, the Democrats are going to win midterms. It's already over. They're done. And when they do, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, both of them are going to ask for the impeachment of Donald Trump the very next day. It's happening. And once they do that, they're going to get the votes. And when it goes to a vote, they will have the votes because the Republicans are going to join the Democrats. The Democrats are all in agreement.
And
It's
then JD Vance take over, and then you guys will regret all that shit.
Yep, he's gonna know his power is gonna be so limited because the Democrats control the House and they're gonna control the Senate. It's over. So now JD Vance is just gonna be a tool sitting in that seat, just trying not to screw something up. So look, everything's gonna change once that happens. Then New York is still got him on those charges. Now he's got to answer for those charges.
You're smoking the hell out of that pipe dream.
No, ain't no pipe dream. He's going to jail. You think New York ain't gonna lock him up? He knows he's going to jail. He's already said it. He's like, we gotta win the midterms. They're gonna try to lock me up. He knows he's going to jail. He knows the play. He knows what. They're very smart. They're very smart. He knows. They found. He knows. Like, damn, they can impeach me this time, and this time they'll have the votes. Yep. And that's why he's trying to do this mail-in.
So
ballot.
you think they're gonna flip both House and Senate?
Yes, it's done. Trump has screwed every last one of the Republicans.
Good
luck. Republicans pushed him to end this war. They wanted this war over with.
I can see the House. I can see the House by a thread, but Senate not.
House, Senate, it's all coming down. People are tired of Trump. And now the Republicans are trying to say, hey, well, I'm against this too, because they don't want to lose their seats, because this idiot has put all of them at risk. And they've been politicking for years to keep their position. And now they got to defend all his nonsense that he's doing. Like, they got to back him in this war. He's already got 2 Republicans against him. Now he's going to have more when it comes down to the votes. They've already won the right to impeach him. It took 2 Republicans on their side to agree on the impeachment. So now he can be impeached again. It's already done. So now that part is done. It's done. So that's it. If they win the midterms, guess what? The House will impeach him and he will be gone.
There ain't no way both the House and Senate go flip.
No matter. The House will impeach him and he will be gone.
The House will impeach him and then the Senate will reject it.
Nah, it's not going to happen this time. Not this time, buddy. Watch what I tell you. Hey, I just said it. Y'all remember the tag right there. Carcino is always right. He's going down. He's getting impeached. Then he's going to be going to trial, and he's going to jail.
Well, if the Clintons don't get locked up or anything, there ain't going to be no president that gets locked up.
New York is going to lock him up. He got state charges, as I tried to tell y'all before.
Nixon didn't even get locked up.
This is this is different. Nixon will have
Carcino has lost his mind. You should change that.
If you think any president is going to see jail time, you're crazy.
All right, I'm just trying to tell you, he's going to have to go to New York and answer.
No, dude.
No. He's got 34 convictions. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody think like, oh no, he got those ways. He can't pardon himself.
34 hyped up misdemeanors.
They're felonies.
Yeah, they got misclassed. They're actually misdemeanors.
They're felonies. Well, New York calls them as felonies. So he's got 4 felonies.
They knocked it up to felonies. They're actually misdemeanors.
And Donald Trump cannot pardon himself from state charges. So this is why there's not, people don't know what the president's powers are. They're limited to states. This is why he needed the governor to try to get rid of the state charges in Georgia, because he can't, there's nothing he could do with the state. And in the state of New York, he's doomed. So there's nothing he could do. He's done. So that's going to happen. And then Zero, all of y'all going to cry. I'm going to be right here watching Zero cry like, my brother's dead.
So I think any of the people Biden pardon got brought up on state charges.
I'm so tired. I'm like, I can't argue with you anymore. I was like,
How many people Biden pardon got brought up on state charges? When they have state charges on Fauci, when they have state charges on Hunter Biden, like, it's not going to happen. These people aren't going to see bars.
Excuse me.
What you think Pam Bondi's gonna do when she testify? You think she ain't gonna get called to testify next month?
We'll be here. Right, Zero. We'll be here reporting on it. I just report on the news. I report on the news. That's why I let people speak from all walks, because I just report on the news, non-biased, non-partisan. I just speak. I'm just here to report it.
Hype the misdemeanors.
Yep. So Pam Bondi and Nomi and all of the cross dresser you got over there going on. Yeah, y'all got a whole lot of weird
BS. Cross-dressing BS. No one from the Republican Party has ever said we're against the LGBTQIA community, so stop. If he's a cross-dresser, he's a cross-dresser.
So what?
Y'all Trump got a cross-dresser over there. Look at him.
Hunter Biden's literally doing crack in the White House, but in
there wearing heels in the White House, all kind of crazy shit.
He's not a part of the White House. He's not a part of the White House. Not at all. Now it's getting silly. Can't get rid of state charges besides federal override state's law.
Yeah. I already told y'all what's gonna happen. Now we gonna wait and see it happen.
I'll be here
when it happens. Don't think I ain't gonna come back and bring it up. Now the first thing we're gonna do when America starts paying Iran for what they done blew up, I watched them come in here and try to remix it. Claude already done covered his bases and said it wouldn't surprise me.
Tell the truth. It would not surprise me.
That sounded like an acknowledgement of a possibility, sir.
I didn't kick Carsino off, did I? I didn't kick him off. I wouldn't. Y'all know me better than that.
Now the panel had an itch and you had to scratch it.
I don't block.
I don't think you did.
I don't think you did either.
You would have done it an hour ago.
Who's that, Kobe? Who's Kmart? My brain is a little tired, you guys. So misunderstood. You better get.
Buy some. Oh wow.
I let people talk because I like you guys to hear.
Carson ain't a dumbass. He's cool.
No, he's
just a troll.
I like you guys to hear.
He's a piece of.
And I can sit up here and speak to you guys all day from a conservative. Well, some of you might consider me conservative from a conservative point of view, but I like you guys to hear the ignorance from the other side too. Okay.
See, just can't do the bias thing. Just can't do it. You cannot help yourself.
Let me change that. Let me say it again. I like you guys to hear the stuff. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me tell you what happened. Before I go to bed, I was reading about Gavin Newsom, who passed a bill for illegal immigrants to get to have representation for them. Everybody's listen. People are for all this nonsense. Like Carsino going for Iran. Someone said he has an Iranian flag. You guys call it trolling. I say he's letting his truth speak. Why would Gavin Newsom give all this money for illegal immigrants to have representation? Gavin Newsom has tore up California, and if the Democrat Party thinks that he's going to win California, the presidential campaign in 2028, you know what? If he did win, this country's in trouble. This country's in trouble.
Yeah,
so
we're so screwed.
The United States in so many ways. I haven't even done a stream about him yet because I have my hands full with Donald Trump. I have my hands full, but we'll get to it. Okay, you guys. Claude, you guys, are we still friends?
Of course.
I don't know what to say about Carsino, but I'm gonna assume that we're still friends, so I can vote Democrat. Toby,
traitor.
That's exactly why, Toby. Because why would Newsom? Hold on, let me get it to you guys before I go. That is insane. In early 2026, Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation strengthening protections for immigrant communities in California. We don't want it here, including expanding access to legal defense and restricting federal immigration enforcement. That's horrible. So that's what I mean. The people and the Democrats know that this is harmful, but they'll still push these bills. Why? Not because, they love the immigrants, because it passed the Democratic vote. And anytime you have to do stuff like that to win, something is wrong. So you guys can't keep preaching to me about the Democratic Party and, oh, I don't like Donald Trump because you support stuff like this. Not you guys, but people support stuff like this. Gavin Newsom is tearing this country up. We can't even get legal representation for the things that we need here. And they're going to give this money to people that have come here illegally and they have broken the law. It's BS. We're friends, Kaiser. It's friends.
Gavin Newsom's gonna make people wish for Trump to come back.
I'm definitely not ignorant. Black Rose, that was really fun. You're not ignorant, and I have friends and family that's Democrat. I really don't know who's Democrat or Republican in my chat because I let both speak. You're not ignorant. Not at all. I was just messing with you guys a little bit. There's very intelligent Democratic people. I just like what's fair.
Absolutely.
I like what's fair, and a lot of things is not a Republican or a Democrat thing. Just like I covered the Epstein files. There's things that's not right, and but just like with Epstein, I made a video about it, you guys. I made an actual video. Whether you're on the right side or the left, it's not a right or left thing. It's about right or wrong, okay? And I don't like to see powerful people that are wealthy get away with things just because of their prestige. So I think that you guys, we have to remember when we're having these conversations that Congress and the House, they're full of Republicans and Democrats, and they come to an understanding. People want different things, and then you negotiate and you find something. These conversations are just for educational purposes. That's it. I do not think that you guys are ignorant. We're gonna end there. We're gonna end it on that one.
Matter of fact, we like y'all.
We like you guys. We like you guys. That's why I'm like, are we still friends after this? Sometimes it gets heated. Democrats are ignorant. You're right. And drop the link. I was just about to go to bed. I want to go to bed. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Nah, don't drop the link.
It's 6:30 in the morning here.
See, I gotta go to bed. Okay, I'll give you the final thought, TC. Coming up. And you gotta lay it down. Huh? Oh, I didn't see the comment. Okay, TC, I dropped the link for you. I didn't see the comment. Daisha, I missed it. Maybe it's when I stepped away. I hope I didn't upset you about Kimmy. I just know the channel's gone. I can never keep up with who is talking to her or who is it. No, you didn't upset me. You don't upset me, Deja.
Well, Deja's cool.
Wait, I'm getting ready to go to. Y'all coming up as I'm going to bed. I need to go to bed. Link for you. Real quick. Oh, let me address Daisha. Because I haven't really been in you guys' sector like that too heavy, a little bit. I didn't notice. I hope she's okay. I know that the last I talked to her, she was just busy with her husband and stuff. So, and I think I heard she hit her channel, Deja. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you guys the last word, then I gotta lay it down.
I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Hi.
You should have came up here. You should have come up here and debated Carcino when he was up here.
Yeah. No. I think he was too hot, to even listen to an argument. So,
okay.
So I think it was decent that we didn't do that today.
I was waiting for him to break out the Iranian pom-poms myself.
That whole circle in California are all Republicans. They're all Republicans. If you guys ever came out to visit me in California, I've spoken about that, haven't I? Like everybody around me is Republican, and the people, unfortunately, that are Democrat, whatever, and they don't talk to me anymore, and that's fine. They don't talk to me because I'm not going to choose for people to like me. I just got to be by myself. Good night, Black Rose. Okay, you guys, give y'all the final thought. I got to go to bed.
Well, the division isn't much different there than this here. So, yeah, it's worldwide.
Okay. CC, sis, how are you?
Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. What's up?
Good morning.
What's going on, DLC? What's going on, Justin? Hey, MU. And to the chat. Mr. William, how you doing? Zero Lightness. My sis Zero, I love her. Listen, I just wanted to say, and I guess this is especially for women more than it is for men. But please, if you can, make sure that your ID, your social security cards, your birth certificate, voter registration cards, all of your IDs, marriage licenses, all of those things, passports, have your right, all of them have the same name on the document. Okay? So I'm just letting you know that just especially women, because our names change, all that kind of stuff, whatever. But I will say, please make sure that your name is the same. If it's changed, of course, make sure you have, the reason for the change, or, all of that, the document of when it changed and why and all that kind of good stuff. If you got divorce decrees, all of that stuff. Make sure you have your paperwork in decency and in order. And be mindful of that I told you this on this day. The other thing is, last but not least, MU cyber crimes are now, the statutes of limitation on cybercrime are now limitless.
Really? Thank you.
In 31 states.
We'll see if it's in California. Because some of y'all need
Cyber crimes, listen to this, cyber crimes, as far as statutes of limitation, they are limitless in 31 states.
Okay.
That's major.
It is
because
major.
for those people that have been in these various social media platforms, they can now be charged, and it doesn't matter when.
Yeah, so they get so dark, it's nasty, and they're miserable.
Attorneys are having a field day with this in various states. This is very interesting.
I think a lot of that has killed y'all's sector. They should have took the fun out of a lot of stuff, and you know how I feel about a lot of things that happened to me. But I am.
Exactly.
Go to bed. But
right.
That wasn't right. But God knows, and God has had my back, and I've been doing well ever since.
I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of 60 and 70-year-old people in jail. Very interesting. Yeah.
Everything has a season. I really believe that everything has a season, and
exactly. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. Thank you, MU.
I love you.
At the end of the day, just be a decent human being.
Be a decent human being.
What'd you say?
So at the end of the day, just be a decent human being.
Yeah. Human being is the first thing. I don't think a lot of people are human beings on here. I think some of them have hybrid tendencies. But yeah, and then some people weren't raised correctly. They were traumatized and never even sought any, they never sought any help for it. And they come on here and they project. Yeah. But anyway, MU is over there falling out. Look, let me go, y'all. Over there looking like I don't bye, y'all. I'm gonna go. Thank you. Peace out.
I love you. I love you so much. Thank you, sis.
Have a blessing.
Bye.
And if she starts to fall over, I'll give somebody $5 a day, y'all timber.
That's horrible.
I don't want to be charged with making MU fall asleep. In no way. Hey, Daisia, how you doing, Daisia? Yes. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Good morning.
All right, y'all. I love my sis. She told me some good stuff, and people need to chill out. You got people too old to be doing some of the stuff they're doing online. Y'all know it.
That's good information.
All right, y'all. I gotta go to bed for real. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for
We
your
love you back.
You
Thank you
too.
for your apps and your donations. Thank you guys to our members. Ooh,
Thank you once again for being the gracious host that you are.
I appreciate you guys.
She almost caught
I
herself on the
concur.
side of her head when she was doing that shit in her hands. She's just like her hair got caught in it.
Thank you, TC.
You can't say anything, so
Subscribe to Cristino.
many times I get laid out there.
Got Amy almost whacking herself up against her head right now.
Bye, you guys.
Later.
Good morning,
Have a good
everyone.
one.